Hey guys, Alf here. Uh, right now I'm by myself. I'm waiting for Jay to join us, but he should be here soon. I already sent him the link. He said he was just gonna get ready, but I decided to just start, and I have no clue what to talk about. But I'll figure something out. If anybody wants to join, feel free to ask me. DM me on Discord or on Twitter, and I'll send you the link. Because if I didn't really have a guest today, so I just got Jay to come on and he's one of my favorite people to stream with. But I've streamed with him a lot on here. But like I said, I like streaming with him, so it's cool. But I figure I could just set it. You know how usually like I'll stream for like an hour and then I'll have people come on. So I figured I could just have everybody come on off the start. So if anybody wants to come in, like I said, let me know in the chat or Twitter me, DM me on Twitter or on the Discord, and I will send you the link. Hi Amy, Chrissy, TJ, Kyle, Carter. How's everybody doing? Let's hear Paul. Yeah, Paul said he can join us in a few. He just got home. He just needs to clean up a bit, so that's cool. So I don't know, I was kind of in the mood for sweets today and I went to go get a bunch. And I know you British people don't have Hostess, so you don't know what the fuck these are, but hold on, I just gotta okay, Rogue wants to join. I'm gonna send her the invite. Just don't yell at me, all right, Rogue. Let's send this paste. All right, Rogue, I send you the link. What's the topic, boss? Kyle. Yeah, you could join us, Kyle. Let me send you the link. No topic, Kyle. We're just hanging out. I might come up with some topics on the way. Hey, what's up, Rogue? Thank you for
I
joining.
would never yell at you. I like you.
yeah. I love you too, Rogue. I know you're not gonna yell at me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was talking about. I went to get treats, and I was telling Jay earlier when I got back that I got ho hos, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you don't know what ho hos are." I was like, "You guys don't have Hostess," but I figured I'd show it on camera. These are ho hos.
Oh, they don't have Hostess over there?
No, they don't have a Hostess. Is a strictly American company.
Remember when they went out of business?
Yeah, I used to
Everybody
have.
was freaking.
I used to have a Hostess outlet store near me, so you can go there and get like huge, those huge economy size boxes of like
Yeah.
Twinkies and shit for like super cheap. What's up, Kyle?
Hey, Kyle.
Oh, hey.
What's up, man? How you been?
I'm doing okay.
Cool.
Just here.
I'm just here. Yeah, we're talking about Hostess. That's how cool we are.
Oh, that's good shit.
Yeah, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember people freaking out about it. They're like, "Oh my god, we'll never have Twinkies anymore."
Yeah, of course. Another company bought them and kept the name, and they still release.
Yeah, exactly.
But it really isn't as good as it used to be. But that could just be time because we use a lot of shitty chemicals now to make things taste like try to make things taste like they used to, but it never works right. Damn, I need to shave. I'm looking at myself in the camera. I'm like, damn, my beard is getting crazy.
Get your beard game on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna start looking like Chris. This fucking Santa Claus beard.
So there was something you wanted to chat about?
No, we didn't really have anything in particular. I figure I was thinking about maybe talking about YouTube and what they've been doing lately.
Oh god.
It's been a real shit show this last week.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, a lot of channels been taken down. A whole bunch of alt-right channels got taken down.
Oh,
not
yeah.
even alt-right, just right-wing channels in general got taken down. Not even alt-right, and they just issued an apology for that, and they said that a bunch of people they hired accidentally took it down. And I think that's bullshit. Think of it this way. I think that they hired a bunch of people who have the same mentality as them, that whole SJW mentality. And if you think about like they hire Steve Shives, right? What would Steve Shives do the second he went on there, right? He'd be going after the people he thinks are Nazis and misogynists and shit.
Wasn't like the SPLC or whatever made one of the trusted flaggers on there?
Yeah, something like that.
Great.
So, you're going to get people like that on there. Obviously, they're going to go right for the right-wing channels and take them down. All the channels they hate, they're going to go, I'm going to go right to that channel. And that's basically what happened. Now they're apologizing and bringing back all those channels.
They're taking away my blood sports.
They're taking away your blood sports. Sargon his Google Plus account got taken down.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, and that connects to YouTube, so now he can't enter any of his YouTube channels. But
Yeah, that's going to be interesting how he's going to try and fix that.
yeah,
Because I don't even know how you fix
well,
that.
Ben, the trusted flagger, contacted him and told him, and he gave him an alternate way of getting on his YouTube. I don't know what that is, but I guess that dude works for YouTube, and he probably knows a way. And he was like, "Here, you can connect this way." So he's able to
That's
get on his
true.
YouTube now. He just tweeted him a little while ago.
It's
Oh,
just
that's
annoying.
good.
Because how many times is YouTube gonna shit the? I can hear myself. Where's
Yeah.
that coming from?
I don't know. I only hear you talking. I don't hear an echo or anything.
Okay. But how many times is YouTube gonna shit the bed before they get it right?
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot. As long as it
They-
makes them money.
They just do things in dumb ways. There's way better ways to do things, and they seem to want to take the hard road.
Yeah, like a rating
some reason.
system. That would work fine in
Yeah,
this
rating system.
situation.
My idea was to let the content creators like grade their own videos, like say, oh, this video is offensive, and put it up right off the bat, so then anybody who goes on will see. If you have like an option on your YouTube to say, I don't want to see offensive videos, then those videos just won't show up for you.
Yeah.
Or if you click
That
one,
would
it'll
be a
tell
good
you this
idea,
video
yeah.
might be offensive to you. Don't watch it if you're
Basically, a
going to be
trigger
offended.
warning.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
Yeah.
I hate trigger warnings and all that stuff, but if that's what it boils down to, that's what we have to do, just to
Yeah,
keep
I
people
mean,
being able
It has to be done.
yeah, just
They
to
did the
keep
same thing
people
with
speaking.
videos. Like
Uh-huh.
when
And
they had
video
to
games
come
too,
up with the whole thing, same thing.
What happened?
I don't know what.
Oh, I thought you said something.
Oh, no.
That's what happened with comic books. In the 50s, somebody was trying to take down comic books because of those old Tales from the Crypt comics and how they were like really violent. They were like, oh, it's bad for kids. So
Save the
Well, we
children.
got fucking Trump literally going to talk with video game CEOs because violent video games are suddenly causing violence
bullshit.
again. Like, are you fucking
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Even though
they've
there's no-
proven that.
Yeah, there's no correlation to that, and all like statistics and everything lead
Yeah,
to the point that it
scientific.
doesn't affect. In fact, the violence has gone down since video games. have
maximum
come
disappointment?
Yeah,
So,
exactly. It's the opposite effect.
yeah, but like I was saying, then the comic book industry, well, instead of eliminating comic books, the comic book industry came out with the idea of why don't we rate ourselves, and then we can rate our own comic books and tell people, like this comic book has this, so they're for
Movies
adults and not for
basically did the
kids.
same thing.
Yeah, and then movies did the same thing, but it's kind of different because they have an independent group, the what is it called, MPAA or something like that. They're not associated with movies. They're like an independent. They're like a watchdog group basically that like hires people to rate movies, and they're really shitty though.
I
'Cause
just
they're-
dislike it as
They're
a
real
whole.
biased. Like how you can have really bloody, gory action movies be rated PG-13, but you show half of a butt and that's
Yeah.
rated R. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather have my kids look at a half butt than fucking see people get shot in half and guts
Blood
pouring out.
pinatas, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
That's okay,
Doesn't
but
make
don't
any
you
sense.
dare show a
Yeah.
titty.
And that's why, and it's mostly because a lot of those people that get put into those rating systems are hardcore Christians. That's what ends
Oh
up happening.
yes, yes.
Fucking-
So
Jesus is
So, you know-
okay with murder. He's just not
yeah,
okay with
exactly.
sex.
Christians are okay with violence, but they're not okay with anything slightly sexual.
How dare you try and take away my
Exactly.
cartoon boobs?
Oh,
And then,
no.
well, was that yesterday? Devin's channel got taken down,
Yeah,
I couldn't
and then
believe
got
that
back
shit.
up.
and they got put back up. Right? I contacted Trusted Flagger right away because Devin, at the time that happened, Devin was sleeping because he's in Australia. So.
It's just fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, but then we find out later some crazy Christian. It's always some crazy Christian. Some crazy Christian didn't like that he made a video against Tommy Loren, and he's the one who not
There
only
was
did he
also the one with Francesca Ramsey, which also Andy Worski got a similar flag for the same.
yeah, he got a flag for that too. But the one that got him shut down was I think the one that got him shut down was the guy was the Christian guy because he said that he had a gun pointing at Tommy Loren and was inciting people to shoot to kill her or something.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
But that's just his avatar. It's the avatar where he's holding the silencer, the gun with the silencer like that. Like, he
Yeah.
uses that in a ton of videos. He's not actually shooting. And it's sideways. He's not shooting. Who shoots somebody like this? Like, it's so retarded.
Well, if they're off that way, you shoot them over there without turning.
Yeah, without looking all the way over
You're
here.
shooting like a statue. You
stupid.
can't turn.
Yeah. Yeah, but the channel came back up soon after. Oh, the next day. Oh, yeah, it was yesterday. It came back up.
Yeah, because it was such a bullshit charge.
Yeah, I'm thinking like YouTube eventually like looked into it and was like, oh wait, this is stupid. This is a stupid charge.
But he's still
But,
now on probation though for like 10 days, isn't he?
Yeah, something like that. But that's dumb.
Yeah,
And then
if you go to the channel and your sub box, then it's still X'd out like it's not there.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looked like when I went on there.
Yeah, when they put it back up, none of the thumbnails were there either for hours. Like, they finally
Yeah.
came back up later on. Oh yeah, some new people are in here. Let's see who's here. Dustin, what's up? Bianca, hi. Blake, what's up? Tice. Tice, if you're not busy and you want to come on, let me know. I
Yeah.
will DM you. I
Just-
love having Tice on.
Just fucking around.
Yeah,
Nah,
just fucking around, bullshitting about shit in
Tice,
general.
the United States is not frozen over. I'm still
The
good.
day after tomorrow. No, yeah, no. US isn't getting hit too bad with snow. Some areas are, but not most of us.
Ha, snow. What
Notice
even
me,
is snow?
Alfie. Oh, Chrissy,
Hey,
I always notice
Chrissy.
you. I love you. I love you, Chrissy. You're my little snow angel.
Snow angel.
Yeah, because she's like buried in snow right now. Next, I'll be on in a bit. If you'll have me. Yeah. I'm gonna send you the link right now. Tice is the shit. But yeah,
Well, apparently-
Devin's third channel has a new strike now again for the same video that got a strike on the first channel, the Olympics one.
Jesus.
Like if you put white in the title, apparently they'll flag you, I guess.
Yeah.
Can't talk about white
which-
things.
Which leads you to think that people like Ghazi Kodzo, the Black Hitler, he can talk about white people in
Oh,
any
yeah.
fucking way he wants. He can call them Neanderthal, cave beasts, and toilet complexioned and all this stuff, and nothing happens
Snow
to him.
champs.
Yes,
I
and
mean-
the other guy, Minnesota boy, could call them snow chimps and say, I hate all white people. I don't have any respect for them, but
Yeah,
that's
Oh, yeah,
fine.
that's
Talk
fine.
about, and Tariq can talk about how Killmonger is like the idolized character.
Yeah,
for
exactly.
I
black
know,
people.
right?
Like, oh yeah, that guy was peeping real game right there.
Exactly.
Fuck
But don't
that
you
guy.
dare mention the truth of why there's not that many black people in the Winter Olympics, like
Yeah.
why African countries aren't really that big in the Winter Olympics.
Mm.
What are you
It's
gonna
totally
do?
racism. We didn't let them try out. I like how they voiced it that way. Like, oh, they were let to try out for these teams. And it's like they were always allowed to try out for the teams.
Yeah.
It wasn't
they're
like
always
we
allowed to try
stopped
out.
them.
They just happen to be from countries where there is no snow. So they
Yeah,
don't get
exactly.
to fucking train. How are they going to train for this shit? You're going to have to, if you want to be in the Olympics, Winter Olympics,
They
and
got
you're from
sand.
Africa,
Well, that's the
Yeah.
problem right there. They're
They're
not
gonna have to move
rich.
somewhere cold.
Obviously, racism. If they were
Racism.
rich, they could afford it. Mm.
we should make the poverty Olympics.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll just let poor people, like, they'll be like, the competitions will be like begging for change.
Panhandling.
Panhandling.
Who can make
Olympic
the most money for the next hour?
yeah, right. Whoever makes the most money gets the gold. Like, yay.
No, just throw in like a gram of weed or some Jordans and let them fight over it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
that'll
could
be
be a
another
fight
one,
to
yeah.
the death.
That'll be another
Whoever
one.
wins gets a pair of Jordans.
Whoever can pee on the most plants.
Oh, that'll be a good one. Oh wait, nope, that's sexist.
No, they have those
Oh,
little,
yeah.
little
No.
cup things for girls now
Oh.
that can make them piss like men.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
we'll just have a men's peeing league and a women's.
Like, I don't know why any girl
Oh,
would want
that's
to
true.
do that, but okay.
Hood Olympics, yeah. Ghetto.
It sounds like it should be on BET.
Oh God, BET.
Oh, no.
I hate BET.
Hey, BET is one of those things when it first came out that I was
Oh
like,
my God, I hate
that shit's
BET.
super
Oh.
racist. I was like, that's racist. And then I would talk to people about it and they'd say, oh, I'll be like, there's no white channel, and they'd be like, all the channels are white channels. I'm like, what
Oh, they're
channel do you watch that you never see anybody but white people on? Like,
Yeah, I know.
that'll
Like-
never happen.
Well, not
Hey,
only
come
that, it's
on,
about
guys.
black people, about black culture with black people on black people, run by black people with more black
yeah.
people. It's like, name a white channel where it's that white.
Oh,
Can't, I
Yeah,
can't.
because that would be racist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's racist.
Who was that? Was that Dan?
No, that's my cousin.
Oh, it sounds like
It's
Dan. I
not
was like, wow,
push-
your cousin sounds like Dan. It's so weird.
No, it's not on push to talk, so you can hear him.
Mm.
That's right.
White
You get to
people
hear
say.
my opinions.
Yeah, it's cool. You can have opinions.
They said you can have opinions.
You can't have opinions.
Well, you can until my channel gets taken down. And then you can't have opinions
Yeah.
until my
That
channel gets taken down for your opinions.
So I see you're a Nintendo fag, Alf.
Yes, I am, and it's not Nintendo fag. It's Nintendo dork.
Yeah, it's Nintendo board, man.
Get it right.
Oh,
Ooh.
It's just Zelda's the best game ever created.
Oh
sure
yeah.
it is. Sure it is. Sure
It
it is.
is.
It is. It
No.
is.
No.
Yes.
No.
Uh-uh.
Let me guess. You're gonna pick some like new fucking game that's popular or something as your favorite game.
Oh no.
Yeah, come on.
Ah, okay.
What is it?
Oh God, don't ask me that.
Yes,
You
I'm
can't-
asking.
There's too many games. It's hard to pick like what a favorite.
I'm making you pick.
Dark
Man.
Souls.
Oh God!
see, that
not
is- to me, that is new.
Oh, oh,
To me, that
fuck
is
that
a new
baby
game.
shit.
Yeah.
New baby shit? Oh, you can't even beat
Yeah.
it. You can't even beat it. You can't even
Yes,
play
I
it.
can.
Do it.
What are you talking about? I've done it.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I actually
Didn't
have
really like it.
I have
but it
Demon
entertained
Souls.
my
I never
friends.
played any of the dark.
You still know how to play it.
I never played any Dark Souls game, but I have Demon Souls. I have the first one.
That's
That
the
one-
hardest
that game-
one.
Yeah, that one was crazy hard. It took me like months just to get to like past the first stage and shit, and get to like that Nexus area.
I'm
That
sorry
shit
for
was
the
rough.
gamer dork talk. That's all I do.
It's all good.
Hey, we're all gamer dorks here.
Good. Good.
I'm
I
playing
couldn't-
Fallout 3 right now. I'm redoing
Oh
it.
yeah, I couldn't get too into Fallout. I liked it at first, but once I get like maybe a couple hours into the game, I get extremely bored of it. I'm like, that's enough.
New
Like,
Vegas is
playing it.
better.
What are you talking about? Fallout
New
3 is the
Vegas is the one I
shittiest
have.
one. New
Yeah,
Vegas
exactly.
is the best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
New
New
Vegas
Vegas
is probably
the
the
one I
best
have.
one.
New
Not
Vegas was
great.
the first one I played,
I need to fucking crack.
I'm
those.
redoing 3 right now.
and I got about halfway through New Vegas before I got bored of it. Never went back. It's just too
Yeah.
much stuff to do in it.
You have 4 on Steam?
Why would you buy things on
What?
Steam that you're
Yeah,
single
Steam.
player?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Steam sells all sorts of shit that's single player.
Yeah,
Why
but
wouldn't I use Steam?
because you can get it for free.
You can? How?
I don't know. Illegally.
I'm not doing that illegally. Especially when it goes on Steam sale for like $10.
Yeah, I do that a
That's
lot. I
$10
check-
I could spend somewhere else.
Oh, look at this.
Well, good for you, man.
It is
Send
good
me
for
a
me.
new link. It's not letting them in. What? All right, hold on. Jay.
Now, I won't lie. The first time I played Fallout 4 was for free because I really wanted to play it, but I was not about to pay money
It's-
for it.
I like that game, but at the same time, I don't because it defeated the purpose of a Fallout game, which is to create your own story. And they had a story laid out for you already in that.
Yeah, exactly. It was too like linear, and then there wasn't enough stuff to like run around and go do.
And you had to say yes to everything in the game. You couldn't say no to
Yeah,
any.
yeah, exactly.
So bad game.
You could say no by turning off the system.
Yeah, I mean,
Or closing the game up.
I mean, I liked the updated graphics, the updated VAT system, the community
gotta
system
play as
was kind of
Vault-Mate.
neat. But I think they spent way too much time trying that community builder bullshit, and then just let all the storyline and the story shit and the side quests and shit like that just take
Well,
a shit.
well, it's
Because they were just
Bethesda doesn't
doing
make
that.
good games.
Why isn't
What are you
this
talking
letting
about?
me
New
in?
Vegas and 3 is good.
New Vegas wasn't Bethesda. It was Obsidian.
Hello,
Oh.
everybody.
Hey,
What's up, Paul? How you doing, man?
Good, good. You guys are talking game stuff. I want to talk about YouTube again. It's fucking
Cool.
bullshit.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been
Oh,
going
yeah.
nuts. Hey, just a point. Look at what Devin does not get away with, and look at what, say, Tommy Sotomayor gets away with.
Yeah.
You mean everything because his
Just-
skin is black?
But
Just by virtue of being black.
Because they talk, yeah, it's strange because they talk about the same things, basically, you know, like very similar topics and very similar opinions on those things, but he gets away with it.
Yeah, well, he gets away with a lot more raciness.
And he's insulting as well, you know, like he calls black women hair-hatted hoes and stuff like that. You know, or the BT 2000 or something. Yeah, something like that.
Speaking of something amusing on YouTube, did any of you see the stuff about Trio of Logic being a dominatrix?
Yeah, everybody was trying to.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
What it
Oh,
was is,
yeah.
like, all these alt-right people were trying to like make her look bad by posting this stuff, and she totally played it with stride and was like, "Yeah, I'm a dominatrix. Look at all these fucking cuck alt-right people that come to me, and I fucking dominate them." And she basically played it good, and I was like, I
was just laughing my
responded to the
ass off.
guy. Yeah, I responded to the guy who posted that and was trying to expose her, and I was like, "Did you think this was gonna make her look bad? Because he totally failed. Like nobody thinks it looks bad. Like,
Just sitting in a bunch of fat, butt-naked white dudes.
yeah,
Beat
the only
the shit
people that
out of
look bad are the people that she's fucking shaming in the in her
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
Fucking, if she makes money fucking whipping people and dominating them, fucking let her.
Alf, did I hear you right that YouTube issued an apology saying they just hired a bunch of new people that made a mistake?
Yeah, because all these right wing channels got taken down, so they issued an apology saying that, you know, it was they said it was an accident. but
They accident.
obviously not. What it is they hired a bunch of Steve Shives and they were all like, "I'm going
SJWs.
after all these Nazi channels and taking them down."
Well,
Yeah,
my,
exactly. Now we got the power.
my immediate question is, why do new hires have the ability to block or ban or delete channels?
Because that's what they were
What the
hired to do.
fuck?
It's like the
Right, right.
They
YouTube
were
Heroes
hired to
thing.
do.
Jay can't get on for some reason. I sent him the link. I added him through email. It's not
Commies.
working. Commies, yeah.
Damn commies.
Let me try
Kill all
again.
commies.
You know what would solve this, right?
What?
Guns.
Yeah.
I know, Jay.
Yeah.
It says your invitation is posted on your email. I don't know why it's not letting you on.
The answer is always guns, Kyle.
I don't know if you guys are hearing this across the pond or whatever, or in Canada, but the narrative right now is whether or not to arm the teachers.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
That's-
Oh
God,
yeah.
that's-
Oh yeah. That sounds like a great
that's,
fucking
yeah,
idea.
that's a good idea.
Oh,
Miss,
And
can
I
I go to the
that's the
restroom?
plan.
I haven't confirmed it yet, but I heard reports that yesterday a teacher somewhere in the United States had a gun at school and ended up going nuts, holding up in the classroom and having a standoff with police. Apparently the whole thing ended without incident, but
Well, you know
Yeah.
how they could have solved that, right?
yeah, well, the janitors need guns.
Yes. I was going to say
All the kids need
kids.
guns too.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Arm the students. Yes.
Exactly.
Miss, can I go to the restroom? I don't know. Click, click. Can you?
I don't know, bitch. Can you? Click, click.
Fucking.
Yeah. I know what you're thinking, teacher.
I'm trying to become a teacher. I don't need a gun. No thanks. I don't want that kind of pressure.
Yeah, it's just gonna take one time for a jumpy teacher to like see a kid pulling like his cell phone out of his pocket and think it's a gun.
Damn. Oh,
And
shit. I
shoot
thought
that
it was a gun.
Yeah.
Carter, of all people, says, I bet there would be less discipline problems. So great. Imagine if the teachers were armed, Carter, when you were in school, for God's sakes.
Yeah, Carter was a troublemaker in school.
Yeah.
He'd be the
He needed a
first one to have a gun to his face.
Yeah, instead of Amber Alerts, they'd have Carter Alerts.
Yeah,
Oh man. On my
Speaking-
YouTube channel.
Let's see, this is what a ho-ho looks like, you British people. It's got cream on the inside.
They're good.
I mean, they may have the same thing, but under a different name.
What do you mean, K-Rod? They do have armed guards. They have campus police.
Yeah, who are fucking worthless apparently, because
Yeah.
the one that was at Parkland didn't even go inside.
He's like, fuck that, I ain't going
He
in
just
there.
had, like,
do
a
you think we
pussy.
pay him enough? We
Yeah,
don't pay
and
him enough to do that.
When the whole thing went down, he was eating a sandwich in his car on the other side of the campus.
But what did you want him to do? He's not got superpowers.
I don't know.
What is
He,
it?
I
he was
played
in
enough
range.
Rainbow Six Siege. I know how to get him.
I
You
played
just got-
Arma 3 sometimes. I pretended to be a cop. I'm good.
You just gotta sneak up on him.
Wait for him to reload. That's the best
No.
time.
Oh, well, you can't let him get the high score though. That's not a good thing.
The high score.
You want to
Oh.
the high score.
Well, that's why they do it. It's called School Shooter Simulator.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a little
That's real
dark,
life.
isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty
Just a
dark.
little.
Yeah, it
Stop
goes
shooting up
against
schools,
taste. But
assholes.
Why? It's fun. You get high scores.
Yeah, you get high scores. Ho-hos are
unlocked
fake
the
ass
That's what.
yodels.
Well, that's definitely what Trump thinks it is right now. Because I mean, that's why he's talking to the people who make video games. Just because all these kids are just like, damn, I
I
could go
know.
get the high score in my school. No one would ever
Exactly.
forget. I actually did have an event happen like that at my high school. Right when I was about to graduate, this fat kid that I knew brought an AK-47, a pistol, and a fucking machete to school and hid them in the bathroom with the intent of like holding up the office staff.
Jesus.
He got caught right before though, and now he's in prison. I'm just like, well, that worked out well for you, didn't it?
No, he did not think that through. That's why children should not have guns.
Well, maybe his parents shouldn't have given the combination to their gun safe. Like, what the fuck is the matter with you?
This is why people shouldn't have guns.
hey, Alf, I don't know if you're seeing this, but Billy Bong is saying ho-hos are fake ass yodels.
Yeah, right? What the fuck?
No.
Shots fired.
They're both the same thing. Like, they're tubular chocolate with cream in the middle.
I live in like the most armed state in the country, so yeah, talk to me about guns, man.
What state is that?
Texas?
Yeah.
And
That's Texas.
what do you
Oh,
mean the police are useless? K-Rod, shut the fuck up.
Take Rogue's gun first, Carter says.
The police
No
are
way.
useless in certain areas, but the police aren't always useless. There's a lot of areas where the police do a lot of good.
Yeah,
There
our
are
police
some
do a
areas-
lot of good around here.
There are some areas where they are useless. They don't get paid enough to deal with the type of crime that's going on in their areas, so they don't do it.
Yeah, we regularly have police officers just get run over on the side of the road giving tickets out because people don't want to slow down on the interstates.
Yeah,
Oh.
I've lived in ghettos where the police wouldn't even go on certain streets, like,
Oh, yeah.
or if they did, they wouldn't stop. Like, they'll drive by you while you're getting mugged and beat up, and they'll just keep going. They won't even stop
Jesus Christ!
because they
Yeah,
know they'll get they'll get shot up if they get out. So they're like,
As a
"Oh,
matter of fact, as
Yeah,
far
I
as
don't
police
pay 'em
getting
enough
hit
for
on the
that.
side of the road, it's only been in the last few years. It's a part of policy now. I don't know if you've ever seen a car pulled over on the side of the road by a cop, but they now stick the nose of their car out in the road for that very reason. Apparently,
Yeah, they had to
deflect
start-
oncoming collisions.
Mhm.
mm,
Because they just, one year it got so bad, I think 4 cops got run over on California highways in 1 year. They just out giving tickets and they just get ran the fuck over.
we have Chrissy says we have mental crime. Jippos will rob your bike. That's like the bad crime you have. That's the worst kind of crime you have in your area. is a
Damn
Jippo robbing
Jippos.
your bike. I remember around here you couldn't leave your bike outside. You never. You could literally put your bike in front of your porch, run inside to grab something, and run back out, and your bike is gone. Like, it wouldn't take no time.
Yeah, we started putting and enforcing those laws, Carter, because cops started getting run over a lot.
I remember one time my friend got his bike stolen and we saw it in someone's backyard like a week later. And we just hopped the fence.
You
We hopped the
couldn't
fence
pay
and
me
stole it
enough to
back.
be a cop. You couldn't
Oh,
pay
hell
me
no.
enough.
Yeah, no way.
Now, we're fortunate enough to have actually very good police around here,
Mm.
but we don't have a lot of crime, so.
Yeah, cops aren't bad here anymore because this used to be a really crime-ridden ghetto and it's not so much anymore. So now they don't really care about stopping people for petty shit. Like if I'm smoking a blunt walking down the street, they'll just drive right past and be like, ah, whatever. we know." They're used to the old days where people would, there'd be shootings and stabbings all the time. And now there's not. So now they're like, they only care about serious shit. Like the little shit, they're like, ah, whatever,
That's
This
all
guy's
they really should
Yeah, this
care
guy's not
about.
hurting anybody walking down the street smoking a blunt. So,
Right.
now if we caught him breaking into someone's house, that'd be a different story.
The biggest problem we have with the police here is in the summertime because of tourism. All these small towns on the beach will hire up and they'll hire all of these 19-year-olds fresh out of criminal justice programs who are eager to issue tickets and show their worth.
And they get all
Hello.
cocky with it.
It's the war kettle.
Is this thing fucking working?
Yeah, it's finally
Yes,
working. What
it
was
is
happening? What was it saying?
Oh, mate, I was just getting that fucking hangout symbol just going. Doot, 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 doot,
Oh,
doot,
shit. That was weird. Yeah, I was like, why isn't this working? I emailed it to
Finally.
you. I gave you the link. I was like, what's going on?
This is
I think maybe the snow has your connection kind of shitty right now.
Wow.
And you couldn't, and it wouldn't load up. Yeah, that happens. Snow will
Yeah,
fuck up
commies.
the internet.
It's commies.
It's always the
It's always the
commies.
fucking commies.
Yep. No. The answer is always guns. Shoot it with guns.
Yeah, you should have shot your router with a gun and it would have started working.
Yeah, it'll work better if you shoot it. You could have also shot all the snow out of the sky.
Oh, someone else is here. Look who it is.
It's
It's
Oh,
Amy.
we know what type of Jamie's
Hostile takeover.
I just got home.
Wait.
I was like,
How-
hey, I'm gonna
how
pop
do-
in. Surprise,
how do-
everybody!
How do you kick?
Surprise.
How do you kick people out of Hangouts? So I'm gonna.
Oh,
Yeah, right. Like you want to kick us out. What's up, guys? Were you guys still talking about cops?
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I hate about people? People who are not cops and who have never been cops who like get on social media and are like, here's how the cops should do their job.
I know, right?
Yeah,
It's like,
right.
Yo, motherfucker, shut the fuck. You have not been on the field. I don't understand how people think that they are suddenly experts in areas that
Well-
they've never had anything to do with.
I'll tell you what's the worst thing is people who have never lived in the ghetto and want to talk
no
about
shit.
cops in the ghetto.
Yeah.
'Cause I know
it's
how
even
that shit
worse.
goes. Like I've lived in the ghetto my whole life. I know how that goes.
Just being in the hospitality industry too, when you deal with drunk people, I know Jay probably knows about this. You get a customer that decides that they're going to be a problem, and you've got to deal with it at least until the police get there. That kind of gives you a little bit of taste of what police go through. Obviously, it's a little more intense being a cop, but
Oh,
dealing
that's
with the
their
general
job
public
all the time.
Huh,
Right.
we're matching, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 3 of
Oh,
you guys.
yeah.
I
Hell
need to need
yeah.
a hoodie. But now spring's coming, so I'm not gonna need a hoodie till winter.
Yeah,
I want
so
the one
was
with
thinking-
the kangaroo on it.
Yeah.
That's the one I want.
I want to. I might get a T-shirt soon.
I want Devon to make that Union Jack one with the
Yeah.
Of course
Yeah.
you do.
From Bristol with foreskin.
Yeah, that'd be a cool one.
Exactly.
He's
I
so
want
crude. It's so funny.
Oh, boy.
I wanted.
I love it.
Jay, I got to tell you how much I enjoyed Amy's birthday video. That was very well done.
Wasn't it awesome?
I
You guys
laughed
are
so
awesome.
hard all through that thing. Good editing.
I got a white
I'm just
chocolate.
glad everyone was part of it.
Yeah, me too. Oh my god, it was nice seeing everybody's faces.
Mhm.
Like, I just love the love. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I want
yeah,
all
it
the
is.
love. I'm such a love hug.
On that spirit, let's get fucking drunk and celebrate Amy's
Ah.
birthday. Part 2 start.
Ah.
Oh,
I don't-
gotta
I
go-
can't even drink. I have to
Yeah.
go out and grocery shop. I figured like I'm just
Nah,
my
fuck
phone
that.
is
Oh,
charging.
hold on.
Yeah.
I have
What
to
could
do.
more awesome than grocery shopping drunk?
Yeah, yeah,
Come
yeah.
on now.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't even have booze, but I'm really high right now. So
Oh.
Yeah, I don't have any
Oh,
booze.
look
I
at
picked up
this.
some of this
Oh,
at
nice.
the store.
Ooh. Lucky you. I can't go
Now
to
that
the
it's
store.
all legal.
Damn
Yeah,
you.
yeah, fuck you in your legal state.
I'm
Well,
Oh, I
come and
got it
visit.
too. Got it
Come and visit.
delivered this morning.
I'm hoping Jersey is the next state to do it because our new governor wants to. He's
So this
fighting
is-
for it, so I'm hoping he.
It makes the states tons of tax money.
This is what they're discussing right now in the main state legislature is how to basically sort out the paperwork and taxation for bars that can sell marijuana and you can
Oh
actually
my god,
use
that's awesome.
marijuana.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
I'm gonna go hit up my plug after this. I fucking hate you guys. To
shut
go
up,
buy.
Kyle. Don't even say that.
No,
No, it's not
Because
true.
it's because you live in Texas. You should move out of Texas.
I
Yeah.
wish.
I wish you will eventually. If you really want to move out, you will eventually.
Texas will never have marijuana, but you'll always have guns.
Can
Yep,
you believe that?
Yeah, that's
Marijuana
weird.
is greater than guns, okay?
Wrong guns solve everything.
Mhm.
Rogue. I
Everything.
don't want to fight about this right now, please.
We should
Okay,
shoot-
okay.
She's trolling again.
Just
Yeah.
trolling
We should-
super hard.
Yeah.
we should just shoot Canada. We will
Yeah,
just all point
exactly.
our guns
Problem
in the general
solved.
in the general direction of Canada.
I mean,
But shoot it.
honestly, it should kind of be one whole country, but
I'm down with that. 51st state.
There you go.
Whoa,
you
whoa,
communist.
whoa, you stay off of my British sovereign territory.
We're closer.
You
They like
I knew I was gonna trigger Jay.
Yeah. Bro, come on. Let's not be crazy.
We
There's at
can't
least
just-
five
No.
states. There's a lot of real estate there. That's at least 5 states.
We can't just let
Nah,
them.
just one giant state. If we try to split it up, the Frenchies will try and make their own state. We don't want them doing that.
JF wants that to happen. I think he'd be happy with that.
Oh, fuck JF. He should pronounce his H's.
Oh
Stop
my
butchering
God.
my language. I don't go to France and butcher yours.
Tice,
Fantastic.
YC.
It's Tice.
Hey, Tice.
Hi.
What's up, Tice?
Hi, what's up, guys?
You know,
How are you guys?
just talking on camera and hanging out.
As you do
I have
always.
liquor. I'm gonna go get my liquor bottle.
This is like super enjoyable. Like, I mean, there's something, I don't know, there's like an element of that's different between like just hanging out on Discord and doing a hangout and streaming, because like more people can come in the chat and interact too. Like, it's really fun. Even if I do spend all day on Discord, I also like to stream. There's something about the live.
Yeah, it's fun.
video
I don't know why. I don't know why it's fun because we do the same thing on Discord and we can
Exactly the
For
same.
some
I
reason,
love it
it's more
being
fun.
live so you can hear us tell you how special you are, Jamie.
Aw, stop.
And it's there on the record.
We're all okay. So here's the coolest thing about like this circle of people, the AIU community. Like pretty much everyone that we talk to all the time is cool as fuck. You know what I mean?
I fucking suck.
They're
I don't know what you're
funny.
talking about.
Like they're funny. They're nice to be around. They're generally awesome people.
Generally
It's so.
smarter than the average bear, too.
It's just
Smarter.
nice. It's just really nice to have that and be surrounded by that, you know? Like, that fucking video was so funny. The birthday video, it was hilarious.
I gotta
Like,
tell you that-
everybody had their own thing and their own little joke, and like, it was also really sweet. It had everything of everything, and it's just like, this is how most of us are. We're like into a lot of things. We're very different. We're very comfortable. The more you are yourself, the more random, like the things you like and the way you behave seems to be, right?
Mhm.
The part of that video that made me laugh the hardest was Lance popping up. Happy birthday, Kurt!
Yeah, that
It
was
was
great.
like, oh
was
shit,
funny.
that's Lance.
You know what else I remember that sticks out of my head? Fucking Hollow Wikis was hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, I know. Right?
Like,
He posted, Amy. He posted a video of our reaction.
yeah,
to
like
it.
a
Alf and
whole-
Amy's
I
reaction.
haven't checked Twitter yet.
video,
I'll
yeah.
do that. I have
It
to
keeps
catch up.
freezing. I was telling him to render it again and post it again.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he did because it freezes like every couple seconds in the video.
Yeah. It was nice, Jay. I love the ending where Jay's like, no more birthday messages, mate. It's just you and me now. So sweet. I love Jay.
I had to wrap
I'll
it
be with
up.
this fucking sandwich too. Like everybody was so sincere and it was really nice. Carter's like, sorry, I didn't blow anything up.
I love that.
Right? And then like I love Tyson's message. That made me smile a lot too. Like they were all really good. They all had everything of everything. It was really nice. I love like it's nice to see people's faces move and shit too. I have this weird thing about faces. Like
That's
it's
cool
nice to
thing
be able to
as well.
see.
Tristan's
Yeah.
was hilarious, too.
Oh
watching
my
the
God.
Snow pile up. Oh, my God.
I know, right? Oh my
Just
God, so
piling
much
and piling.
snow.
And you're not stuck at home and the power goes out.
Yeah. And your plans get canceled. Oh my God, that was so funny.
Muddy Waters is asking, "What's your favorite type of cake, Amy?" That's a tough question, right? I think-
Fuck.
I really like ice cream cake.
Yeah, ice cream cake is.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
bad,
yeah,
not
yeah.
But then
Like-
there's also cheesecake, which is.
Oh, I love
Oh.
cheesecake.
Like,
Oh.
But here, let me complicate matters because I have a uterus and that's what I do.
Oh.
So like, so for my birthday, I like ice cream cake. That's the
Yeah,
ideal.
that's usually
Well,
what I
I'm
want.
gonna
After-
write this down somewhere there.
After like a
Take
dinner.
notes, Tice.
Yeah.
For the
After a
treaty.
dinner, after
I
a
will.
dinner with some kind of meat like steak or chicken or a burger or something, cheesecake I like as a dessert.
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake is also something you can have like,
And then
oh, I
there's
feel like having a slice of cheesecake. It's not like
Cheesecake is good after sex.
it doesn't. It's not heavily like linked.
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
heavily linked to a holiday, you know? It's just like it's cheesecake.
You know what's good about cheesecake after it's like thick and has a lot of protein, you know? So
Yeah. But
You
it's
just-
also
Yeah.
But
a shout out.
justify
We all
fucking
know things that are
cheesecake,
thick
Alfie.
and
There's
have
so
protein.
much sugar in that shit, okay? Especially if you like to put stuff on top like syrup or whipped cream.
No,
You're
I like plain cheesecake.
Yeah,
New
just
York
plain.
cheesecake. That's
Plain
all I want.
cheesecake is perfect.
Yeah, plain.
Yep.
No, and it has to be New York cheesecake. Plain New York.
Yeah,
cheesecake.
yeah, yeah. Mm.
I like fresh fruit with that stuff too, like sliced strawberries.
Oh,
My
yeah.
grandma
That-
makes
yeah, as long as it's
Mm.
not. I don't like the like jam and like preservative stuff. So I hate when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
put strawberries with like that thick, gooey strawberry stuff on it. I don't want
Yeah.
that. If it's fresh
I don't like
strawberries,
that.
yeah, I'm cool with that. If you're just gonna put fresh strawberries, I'll be good with that. But I hate when they put that gooey stuff on it.
It's good with brandied peaches too. Like
Ooh.
sliced peaches marinated in brandy for about 45 minutes and just
Oh,
lay them over the top of a plain
Yeah,
cheesecake.
that'll eat. That sounds good.
Oh yeah.
But also tiramisu. Is one of
Oh,
I
my-
haven't had that.
No,
Oh, that stuff's
no.
good.
What? You've never had
No.
tiramisu?
Oh, it's the best.
come on.
Tiramisu?
So
Hold
good.
on, hold on.
If you like
Al,
coffee,
Tiramisu.
Yeah. If you like coffee, you're gonna like tiramisu.
Alf,
I
try,
do like
try
coffee.
pronouncing it right. It's called tiramisu, not tiramisu.
No, it's
Fuck is that?
tiramisu.
No, it's not
How is it?
tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Yes.
It's tiramisu.
No, it's not. It's Italian.
Yes, it is.
It's Bob. No.
Tyranny.
This is why Italians are white.
This is why
Tiramisu.
Italians are So David sends me. So David just sent me a DM saying, "I just want to blow you all day" in all caps.
Tell him to come back.
That is so gay.
Because
He is
you're
so
like
gay.
Yeah, he's so gay for me.
He is genuinely gay for you, mate.
Yep.
No doubt.
I think
about that.
so.
So
He
I have a
wants you
friend.
bad.
Ever
Yeah,
since
quietly
Jamie's
so.
birthday, he
Yeah,
has been so in love with you.
Yeah.
Chrissy said she's gonna fight him to death for me,
Oh.
but I don't want him to do that
Aw.
because David would kill her, and I want Chrissy. So, so I'm just
Chrissy
like, too
would
bad,
kick the
too
shit
bad,
out of
David.
David. Come on. Trust me.
How weak is David that Chrissy would kick the shit out of him?
No
What
way.
is-
Oh.
Damn.
David, what are you doing, David? He's in here, the fake podcast. That's him, right?
Yeah.
Why don't you come hang out? Yeah,
Anything.
Alex, come join us. Like, can I join for half an hour? Fuck yeah, get in here.
Hold on.
Ja,
I'm
wir
gonna send-
brauchen einen Deutscher hier.
Alex, I'm gonna send it to you on Discord. I'm gonna private message it to you.
So anybody ever had a friend that's a Nazi?
I had a friend
No,
who had a
there's
Nazi
no such
brother.
thing as a Nazi. They're
I-
all dead. Or in
Oh,
Argentina.
yeah.
Not a real Nazi.
Well,
Well,
on
no.
someone,
To be fair, cat Nazis are
Chrissy.
real.
I
They're
had an employee,
Nazis, yeah, but they're different.
I had an employee with a
Hey,
swastika tattoo.
There he
By the
is.
way,
Ah, there he
David,
is.
David,
What's
you were
up?
fucking hilarious in my birthday videos.
Hey,
Like,
David.
so random.
Mhm.
You're fucking so funny, dude.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Where is he? Oh, I can't find Alex on here. Why isn't he coming up?
Sorry, I just seen
He
Carter
died in the
pop up. We're
Holocaust.
talking about the Holocaust, right?
Yeah,
all I can think of is that story with his kid. So my son said at school that Hitler did nothing wrong. So then I explained to him
Yeah.
that Hitler did do something wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
yeah, I,
Fucking
mean,
love that story.
I reconnected with an old friend of mine. and
All right,
he's a-
Alex, I DM'd you.
but it's amusing to me. He just won't shut the fuck up about Jewish people though.
Does he hate them?
He thinks they control the world, of course.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
the Zionist
Wow.
conspiracy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know they don't because it'd be a much nicer world if they did.
Me and
Oh,
I'm making a YouTube channel.
That's like
mean-
proof.
I'm making a YouTube channel with him. It's gonna be fun.
oh God.
Oh,
That'd be
please.
interesting. Yeah.
Oh no, we're not doing politics. We've already decided we can't do that. So we're just gonna do nerdy shit and just argue about movies and shit.
Video games.
Video games and bad cartoons like anime.
How did you say that? Vidya games?
Video
Vidya
games.
Vidya
Vidya.
games.
VIDYA.
VIDYA. Vidya
Vidya.
games.
Vidya.
Video games.
Vidya games.
Vidya
Just
games.
like they say on the 4chan.
Yep, on the
Vidya.
14.
Vidya.
I'm not fluent in 4chan speak.
Oh my god!
What was that?
I don't know. Dude, shit just comes out. So I just let it.
That's how it works.
Every year I age is like every year the filter just weakens and weakens. I don't give a fuck anymore.
You're 29,
Yeah.
mate. What you chatting? 29.
Listen, I don't
You're
need
gonna
to delude myself about my age. I'm 30. I've been telling people I'm 30 for like 6 months. Like, I don't even fucking
easier,
care.
You look.
Well, it doesn't
19,
matter.
but I
Like,
don't think you should be
yeah,
that
people
worried
think
about
I look young, so it's just like, I did a second interview today, and the lady was like, "Yeah, I mean, my kids they aren't your age." She said something really funny, and I'm like, I looked at her and I'm like, I'm 30, and she was like, "What?" So I'm like, that's often a reaction I get, so I'm not really that worried about it.
You look younger than 30.
You look early 20s to me.
Yeah,
my age.
seriously.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all downhill from here, though, Amy. Just so
I
you
know.
Oh,
I know.
All downhill into the volcano.
Trust me, man. If anybody has made this fact sink into my head, it's Devin Tracy. Like, Devin has been killing me like the last few weeks about like, you're gonna be fucking useless. What's the point of you anymore? Like, you may as well just end it with some dignity. He's so funny. Like,
All of the Mumbai auntie memes as well.
My auntie.
Mumbai auntie.
it's so funny. Did you
I
see
just love
like,
how everyone's video went so well and how it all went together, especially
yeah,
with my opening.
it was so cute. It was nice seeing you like more than once like cut through. Fucking David, man.
David, you were
David doesn't
hilarious.
like to appear just once in the birthday
So, do you
video.
know what the funny thing is, mate? Right? Is I started celebrating your birthday the day before,
Yeah.
and that's when I recorded it because I was like, "Right, Rogue, I'm going outside," and it was like, and
Yeah.
it was like, "Yeah, done it."
My favorite David bit was when he was walking around going, "Oh, I'm Amy," and I'm walking around talking
Yeah.
about sex. Happy birthday, bitch.
Happy birthday, bitch.
I appreciate that. But happy birthday, motherfucker. I was like,
Yeah, I was trying to do like the surprise motherfucker from Dexter.
yeah.
Surprise,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Surprise,
Surprise.
small fries, motherfucker.
Sunrise,
Fun.
motherfucker.
And Alfie with a sandwich too. Like,
Oh, yeah.
simple shit like that. Like,
I
it
know.
was so funny.
You're getting old and you're slacking on making me
Oh,
sandwiches.
Real quick.
Hey, Al,
Just make me
Yeah.
a sandwich.
do
anymore.
you really not put any condiments on your sandwich?
Sometimes I do. Depends
Okay,
on
good.
what I'm
Phew,
was
that
about to
was
be
almost a
like-
deal breaker.
doing.
Almost.
Although sometimes I do eat it without condiments. But I didn't
Oh
have,
yeah, David.
have
I heard
any
you
mayo,
talking
so I
about
don't- I
Watsky
don't
in
like
here the other day.
Yeah,
I have some Watsky on
Love that
Spotify,
guy.
and I like him too. Thanks.
he's
to-
amazing.
Yeah, he's
He's
good.
great. I knew about his stuff for a long time now. So
Watsky.
Who's that?
He's like a
Yeah.
rapper.
rapper.
He's a Jewish
Oh.
kid who's part of the Illuminati.
Oh.
I love
He's that kind of guy. Yeah.
No, actually, I went with I don't know if you guys know Downey Saint, but we both
No.
saw it in LA together. I mean, I wish it was Alf, but
I like Watsky a lot.
I think I'm gonna like cement my asshole closed if I ever meet David.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to.
Yeah,
man, definitely.
I did.
Wear a reinforced chastity belt.
Yeah,
yeah,
I don't want to
triple
get
lock that shit.
colonized, Alf.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna create like a fish tank around my genitals with piranhas in it. Maybe try to get to it.
Wait, but how does that work for your genitals?
I
Yeah.
know.
It's
That's what I
gonna
was
be closed off on my side. so-
Okay.
Oh well, I'm Peruvian, so you know piranhas don't affect me.
You
Just-
motherfuckers
is that how that
are
works?
funny.
natural immunity.
I was born in the Amazon.
Be
In the
careful,
river.
Alf. You're gonna get
Oh,
colonized by
piranhas.
David.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What are you guys doing today? Like, what's
He's gonna
happening
rape me
around
like
you
the
right now?
Spaniards raped my ancestors.
It's snowing, mate, and it's
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah.
Ha,
It's
Sucks to
super.
suck.
It's super warm here. I went out to the store with my coat, and I was like, "Wow, why did I put a coat on?" Like it's
It's
super warm.
actually really nice out.
Mhm.
Just the perfect temperature.
You're in fucking California. Like, whatever.
Ah.
It can be really fucking
Okay,
hot.
Rogue, it's sunny, nice, great.
Yeah,
Can
but
we
it's
move on?
I hate.
Texas
Tell
too.
me that I just want to hear about the people that have shitty weather, so I have people to relate with. Because, like,
Yeah, actually,
Good move.
No, the weather is absolutely perfect. It is not too hot, not
Oh
too
my God,
cold.
I
The sun
hate
is
her.
out.
Rogue,
There are
you know
no
what'll solve your
clouds.
weather issues? Guns. Shoot
And
the
then, how do you think I have the good weather? I shot the bad weather.
winter. Yeah.
Well, at least I learned that from you now.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
Yesterday it was cold and rainy here,
You
and now
should've
it's a
shot
fucking
it.
100 degrees outside.
Guess who
Now
fixed
you
that
should
for
shoot
you? It was Rogue, yeah.
Yeah, I shot it.
I didn't know where to aim. I'm sorry.
Well, you got to learn, where to aim on a cloud.
Okay.
Gotta go for the kill shot, yeah.
Gotta get the 360 no scope.
Yeah, center mass.
Yep.
Off the roof, yeah.
I hate that shit. That makes the game so boring. Like, really? I was gonna push a button and shoot.
I
That's so
know,
boring.
right?
I'd rather aim and shoot. I don't even bother with that.
I just got reminded of Strafing ain't easy.
Straight.
Yeah, you gotta press A and then D and then
If you have not mastered aiming down the sights and strafing, you're not going to do good. in
Yeah,
any
you're
shooting
just
game.
game over.
So for the non gamer people out there, that's pressing. Let's see, there's
Two
A and
buttons
D,
at once.
that's how you strafe, and then pressing the right mouse button to aim down. So yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's hard.
Learning
Difficult shit,
yeah.
that
Leave it
is.
to a 24-year-old to try to tell me how to play a game.
I know, right? You
I-
You're
stupid.
welcome.
I was playing video games when you were in diapers, man.
Love you, David.
Well,
Bye.
Love David.
Bye,
Bye,
David.
David. Bye.
Later, David.
Bye.
Have a
I'll
good
see you
show.
later, David.
Well,
'cause
Elf,
I'm gonna get drunk with him later.
Nice.
Elf, just knowing how to strafe and knowing how to aim down sight makes you better than Joe at that game. Just
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, I don't play PC, so I don't really know what keyboard and mouse I play with.
Yeah, he plays the Nintendo games because he's a toddler.
Yep.
I mean, I play Call of Duty on Nintendo system, so
That's not much better. That's still
now
pretty.
it's the same fucking game.
You got aim assist.
No, I don't use aim assist. Plus, you
No,
don't.
you
get-
naturally
You can't use aim assist on when you're playing multiplayer. That's only for the campaign,
And that's why nobody plays with controllers.
and
And
that's,
that's
why I
why
don't
no
play
one
campaign.
plays Call of Duty unless they're 12.
Although on the Wii, the Call of Duty games are really cool because you could just use the wand to aim where you wanted to shoot, and then my aim was fucking precise. I was shooting helmets off Nazis. Like a gunshot. Bing! You see the helmet go flying? I used to love that.
Wait, what game was that? Was that Call of Duty 3? That was on the
World at
Wii.
War?
Oh, World at War. Yeah. They were the Treyarch games that were
Yeah.
on the Wii first. Yeah.
Yeah, that game was cool.
The first
Yeah.
couple were good, and then
The last one that was on the on a Nintendo system was Ghosts.
stop.
But that's fine with me because I didn't like Black Ops 3 or Advanced Warfare. I hate that feature shit. Like I want to play with
Well,
regular.
no one likes Black
Kill
Clock.
Nazis.
Black Cox 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh,
game.
yeah.
My friend has it, and we played a couple times, and we were like, "Wow, this game fucking is shitty." It's like Halo and shit. Like we just might as well play.
Well, Halo is actually a good game, I think.
I don't
Just
Not 5. Fuck 5.
Yeah,
5 is
5
bad.
is pretty terrible.
I've
I don't-
never had an
I don't
Xbox, so I
shit.
never played that. But
Well, yeah,
I've got
'cause
an
it's a
Xbox
terrible
One and it's
console.
shit. There's no
Xbox-
multiplayer. What the fuck's that all about?
It's fucking
I
gay.
know.
I
It's
know.
horrible.
No one
I
likes
never-
Xbox Ones. If you bought an Xbox One, you might as well off yourself.
I have a
PC
360,
Master Race.
but somebody
Yes.
gave it, and I barely played it.
PC Master Race. That's all I gotta say.
it used
Yeah.
to be PC Master Race.
That PC doesn't have Nintendo games, so
Nintendo games.
They have
Oh
emulators.
my god, Nintendo.
how am I gonna play
yeah.
Super Mario Odyssey on my PC or Breath of the Wild?
Emulators.
Yeah, I don't want to go through all that.
Yeah, no. Wow.
Some of them like run real slow on your depending on your computer.
I don't want to play baby's first video games though.
I will rock you
Aw.
on baby first video games. You're too much of a. You're way more of a baby than me. First of all,
Yeah.
you're a child.
So what, man?
And I will rock you at any of these games. Smash
Okay.
Brothers, I will destroy
Smash
you. at Smash
Brothers.
Fucking
Hey, it's
You're-
Alex.
It's
With-
Alex.
Hi,
Alex.
Watch out, there is a German about. Nobody mentions the war.
You Nazi.
Wait, which wall?
War.
The war.
Oh, the wall.
War.
It does sound like he's
Wall.
saying the wall. It does. I thought he was saying wall as well.
Yeah, the wall Mexico is gonna pay for.
Can't hear. Alex, you're muted. I don't know if you know that. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Welcome.
Doug.
Welcome.
Willkommen.
Hello, people. Hi.
Hey, what's
How
up?
are
Nice, nice to join you again.
How is it going? Where have you been lately?
He's been
Mine
studying.
Shasa.
A lot of working.
I see.
Studying.
Good for you.
Are you a
Pardon?
doctor yet?
Sounds like you're being a responsible adult.
That sounds boring.
Yeah.
Hi, you better fucking start preparing for that shit, cause that's how it goes, Ming.
Yep.
No.
Yeah.
Too bad, Kyle.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not that responsible. It's just things have to be done, and my girlfriend can't do my things, so she has a lot of work with cleaning and preparing food, and
Mhm.
so next to her job.
I'll be right back. I gotta get some water.
Providing for her man, basically.
Yes.
And you're providing for her. Very
You
well.
sexist people.
Yeah. The feminists wouldn't like to hear about this, so
Well, they're all communies, so we should just kill them.
Yeah, that's true.
My girlfriend works in the same building than
Mhm.
Oh really?
yeah.
What'd she do?
She's also a doctor.
Wow, look at you guys. That's
Nice. Damn, you're gonna get some high IQ kids.
Money,
I am impressed. I am impressed.
I'm impressed by your performance.
Yeah, there you go. I was
No.
too lazy to say it all. Actually, that's why I did it.
Yeah, that's why I did it for you, Amy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alex, I like that destroyer in the photo with you.
Yeah, this was at the festival. When I was at
It
the
looks-
festival. And,
Looks like a very old destroyer.
Yeah.
I
Tiny
actually,
guns.
I actually don't know what. Well, I can look up what kind of ship that is, but
575. Is that a German ship?
I guess so. Really
One
don't
that
know.
escaped us sinking it in the war.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's
So,
so
how
cold.
are you all doing?
Good.
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 I didn't know what to do.
That's nice. Amy, you had your birthday yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I sent you wishes, but I think they get lost under all the chat.
I have to look. I haven't been on Twitter since yesterday either, so
No
I'm
problem.
really inconsistent with when I check it and use it. Like sometimes my usage is heavier, sometimes it's not. I find like I don't know, I can't check it every day, but then some days I'm checking it all day every day. It's like but yeah, I'll make sure I check. Thank you.
No problem.
So are the rumors I'm hearing about Warski's channel being suspended accurate?
Yeah.
Really?
What the
Yeah,
fuck
that's
is
good.
going on?
Probably because he's against Ramsey, Francesca Ramsey.
Yeah, he got flagged for a Francesca Ramsey video.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
So he
She's
kept
YouTube's
streaming
golden
watching-
girl all of a sudden.
Ew, she's so gross. I can't stand her.
Disgusting.
So
And to
clearly,
think she's raising a mixed race baby. Jesus.
Yep. That kid's gonna identify as
No.
being black for sure.
No,
It's
yeah,
gonna be not the white part. It's gonna be ashamed of the white part. I don't have a dad.
Just
Oh,
like
they're
Single
going to
mom.
grow up with a complex because
like
he's going to
a-
be like half white, but mom's teaching him to hate white.
Just like
Mhm.
Obama was our first black president, not our first mixed race president. You know.
Yeah,
indeed.
Exactly.
Oh, you okay, Amy? You cold?
Yeah, like a bitch.
Oh, hold on. I'll send you some foreskin to keep you warm.
I've got some spare too.
cuddle right up.
This has been a joke since the beginning of our friendship.
Yeah, it has. Since I forgot who, but somebody caught me and Chris talking about foreskin. That became a thing that I have like extremely large foreskin for some reason.
My friend
Bye,
told me he
Alex.
has foreskin
Personal.
phantom pains.
Bye,
That was a
Alex.
little weird.
Bye.
Alex.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Take care, buddy.
Wait, sorry. What was that, Kyle?
Oh, my friend told me that he has foreskin phantom pains. Just
Ugh.
like,
Oh,
just like,
Ew,
Jesus.
what? Like,
Yeah. So if
from
you
being circumcised?
you know,
Yeah.
you really don't like your
Uh,
foreskin, so he's not really having phantom pains because it's not like you really feel your.
I just think he
But it's-
misses it and he doesn't know how to deal with it.
But if you think about it that way, the majority of Americans are amputees.
Yep.
Well,
Think
yeah.
about it.
oh my
Your
god.
foreskin has been amputated.
Yep.
Well, the majority of all males, I would hope.
Well, yeah, you're talking.
Not all women.
Right. Muddy Water said, "So Alf, you want to debate veganism?" Just kidding.
Oh.
That's an instant ban right here.
Yeah, you banned.
Oh, not more of that shit.
That fucking ask yourself guy.
It's too much fun to ban people, though.
It is.
Yeah.
Just like in Amy's streams the other day.
Only if they
I know,
deserve
you
it.
waited
though.
a long time until we banned Lucifer's Gift. That guy's just a fucking douche.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
that
dude,
guy is an
I'm not
idiot.
in here about to have a philosophical conversation with you. Like, just shut the fuck up. Are you not like seeing the response around you from people who are in the chat? They're telling you to
Take a
fuck
hint.
off. He doesn't like, some people are socially retarded. Like, if you want to talk about that shit, and I hate when people tell you what to stream about. Bitch, if you have shit to talk about, you fucking start your own
Nice.
channel, okay?
Exactly.
Motherfucker. Jesus. Hey.
I was meant to do that to Tristan, not to you, but you got in there just as I pressed enter.
Yeah. You understand.
So, the people who weren't here earlier when we were talking about YouTube, do you guys have any ideas or about it?
Well,
Like how
YouTube's
they
just
can do
gonna
things
get
better?
worse.
New
Obviously,
Yeah.
like there.
gas, man.
I don't think they should have algorithms doing this shit at all because
No.
it's just such a fucking waste of time when you have to contact somebody because a video got like or flagged for some stupid reason. It shouldn't be that difficult. Like it just puts so much time in between, you know. When a
Well,
problem
on-
could just
on
fix
your
right away,
end.
just have people hired to take care of that shit. So
That
that
costs money.
well, if they want to fucking give normal people the ability to flag videos for whatever they fucking feel like, because people can just flag your video for harassment and shit.
Yep.
And that makes it way like, no, you should not get normal people to work at or for
No.
YouTube. You
That's
know?
what I was saying. Like all these alt-right, not alt. I keep saying alt-right, but all these right-wing channels got taken down, and YouTube had to issue an apology. And
Yeah.
it's because of all the new people they hired to go through.
Yeah,
these things.
exactly.
And I'm like, well, basically what they did was hire a bunch of Steve Shives, and they were all like, "Oh, I'm gonna go after all these channels that I think are Nazis." and this
Yeah,
and
it
that."
sounds like
Yeah.
they have a pretty rigorous vetting process over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they've made it clear that they're fine with racism
I
as
didn't
long
realize
as
they
it's the
kept
right
themselves.
kind of racism.
Yeah, it's fucked
Exactly.
up. But like they would have to admit the error of their ways if they like changed it to something reasonable. And guess what people are the worst at? Admitting when they're
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah.
I'm being reasonable.
And the other thing is, if they're hiring people who are making these mistakes, it just shows the level of respect they have for their content creators.
They don't have any.
Which
No,
is
they don't.
None whatsoever.
This is what
yeah.
I was talking with Leica about this the other day about how I feel that they don't care about the content creators, but there's a way they can like appease everyone, but they don't go for that. They always go for they always
I
back
mean-
out to the advertisers, which is dumb because they should be controlling the advertisers since
Mhm.
they have the best platform for advertisers.
Well,
Like,
that's the thing. If
Exactly.
they make a stand and they're
Yeah.
getting the views, the advertisers are going to cave in because they just want to be seen. But YouTube has to make a stand, which they won't.
yeah,
I mean,
that's,
look how
that's
they're
the point,
treating their
right?
most subbed creator. So
Yeah,
that's all you got to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
well, they're
That's
tied
exactly
into
right.
Google AdSense. That's where they're getting their money, and that's their parent company. What are
Meanwhile,
they
all
gonna
these
do?
advertisers are bluffing. Like call them out on their bluff. They'll back out, and I bet a month later they'll come right back in. You know.
Oh yeah, they will.
Never mind. Yeah, we'll come back. You can show us on any video. All right, we get it.
Yeah, hey, what is this about Sargon? He got his Google account terminated. Thanks,
Yeah.
Bianca, by the way. For
But,
Yeah, he
reminding me.
did.
The trusted flagger sent him a way of connecting to his YouTube account.
Yeah.
Plus, because he was having issues because you can't log into YouTube without Google Plus.
Mhm, right.
But he sent
Oh,
them away.
poor
to do it.
Soygon.
I don't know why it happened, but
Is that Ben, the trusted flagger? Saying,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that guy's a fucking hero, as far as
He
I
he
is.
I owe him a
yeah,
beer or 10.
Yeah.
a beer at 10. Yeah. If I knew who he was, yeah, definitely buy him a beer.
It's best,
Give him a
probably
fur
nobody
pen.
knows.
He should start a
Yeah.
Patreon. I bet people would give him a lot of money. If he
Oh,
had
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
people would just
helping
give
out
him
all
money
these channels.
just to get him unbanned.
Wouldn't that be
Yeah.
a conflict of interest if he works for
Yeah, I
YouTube?
guess that's true.
Nah, I'd be like a
know
lawyer.
it.
That's the same as a lawyer. He's
Yeah,
working
that's true.
He's like an online lawyer.
But he basically
is.
works. He basically tries to make things fair. Like that's the way.
But I mean, in
That's all
the
we're
end,
asking for.
yeah, that's all we're
Yeah,
asking
if-
for. Yeah, and he's one of the people who
Yeah.
does it. So that's cool.
in the end, if you were to have the time and the money to take YouTube to court over their, calling your views racist, then you would always win.
Yeah.
But it's just that YouTube know that they'll have the money on you, they'll have the time on their hands and whatever. So no one's going to do that, or no one
Yeah,
has the knowledge to do that themselves.
Or well, the
Yeah.
money to do it. You have to
But,
have
uh,
the money to throw around.
My
To be
idea
honest with you, this is the funny thing. The only person I see that's going to take on YouTube is someone like Alex Jones, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's
That
gonna
is
be, it's
unfortunate.
gonna be one of those
Yeah.
kind of
No one will
creators
take
that-
him seriously, and that's the fault in that.
Yeah,
very true.
yeah, because of his extreme exaggeration. Like he exaggerates everything so much.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gay frogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
turn frogs gay.
Also,
Oh
interesting
my
topic
God.
for you guys. So about the Parkland shooting. So do you guys think that kid David Hogg is a crisis actor or no?
Oh yeah, I've been seeing that. They posted a video of
Oh my
him
God.
in a high school, and he was like in a debate team or something, and the guy is recording him saying, "Well, there's my debate partner. He's 24 from California. I don't even know what he's doing here." And they put that up as like that's serious, And I'm like, he's obviously, like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It just makes me laugh because these same people that are the quote unquote the crisis actors, I see people on Twitter going like, "These people should be running for politics."
Yeah.
No.
Alex, you posted a link in here, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, if you just copy the entire thing and just paste it in your browser, that'll work. It's
Oh yeah,
it's a
because the
picture of the
second
boat.
half isn't coming up.
Yeah, for
Again?
some reason.
Mm.
No, it still
Yeah.
doesn't work because of the umlaut on the U.
Oh yeah. Oh, now it came up. Okay.
I
see.
think
Yeah, if
I'm
you copy
ready
it
for
from
some
something.
liquor.
Yeah, get on it. Let's do it.
Unglaublich.
Unglaublich.
Yeah, unglaublich.
Yeah, that's what he said.
I don't have any booze, but I got the other stuff.
Yeah, let's do that too.
Oh, I picked up one of these too. I've never seen one of these. Jay, you ever
Oh,
seen one of
that's
these?
nice.
Oh,
What is that?
nice. Yeah.
Oh, it's
What's that?
gummy. That's cool. You can bend it.
So
Oh,
get
yeah.
this.
Oh,
I've
it's
seen
silicone.
those.
Is it silicone?
Yeah.
Is it
It's
the...
silicone. It's glow in the dark, and it floats.
That's so cool.
Oh.
Wait, and what is it actually? What?
I want to smoke with Paul.
We all want to
Oh
smoke
shit!
with
But why
Paul.
would
Yeah.
you need that thing to
Yeah, we all
float
do.
and glow in the dark?
Why not?
If you're having a bath in the dark, trust me.
Spend the night with
Obviously.
me, Tice.
Trust me.
You'll know why.
Oh,
I
boy,
think
like
we all
your-
need to descend
Yeah, the
on New
silicone
England.
bomb.
This is the flavor of choice tonight.
I think the red coat should land in New England.
Is that White
That's the only
Widow?
way.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I
God,
Ooh.
Oh.
You're saying
fuck
why?
it.
You got the
Medicinal
Yeah.
strength.
Oh,
White.
God, God damn.
Oh, you called it
White.
white.
Yeah. White.
I want to look
That's-
at the.
I got a craving for some Kush.
That's
Now I
uh,
got some diesel, is what I just got.
that's,
God
Oh,
damn
that diesel
that's an
stinker.
eighth, and there is no price savings. There's no cost
I think
savings
it
now that
smells
it's
good.
legal.
I think it's time to break out my 2-foot bong and buy some. Oh, that's the sound they make.
Hi,
sorry.
Kelly Noodle.
Kelly
Oh my God,
Noodle.
watch
Kelly
out,
Noodle.
Paul. Kelly
Oh,
Noodle.
she's like, I want to drink coffee with Paul.
And she's
Someone
talking
better-
about drinking coffee with you. Oh my god, you know what
Yeah.
coffee means, right? You've seen,
And
you've seen,
newspapers. You need
you've
to
seen
know.
Seinfeld, Paul. You know what coffee means.
Oh, I know what coffee means.
Oh.
Someone better screen grab that.
Hi, Kelly.
Aw.
Kelly.
Oh.
Hi, Kelly Noodle.
Hi, Kelly.
Bernie bro doesn't like weed.
Nah, he's lying.
Nice.
Tristan loves weed.
Tristan
and he
loves his
vapes.
greens. He loves his greens way too much to not like
Yes.
weed. So
Tristan,
Loves
bring it on,
No,
mate. I live in a country where it's illegal, so try it, son. Bring it on, mate. Bring it on.
I just need to go to Colorado again. That was fucking great.
Nah, come here to California. We got the better weed. It's sunny all the time.
Oh, look at Kelly. I'm
Yeah,
jealous.
but you got all the commies there. I don't want to go there.
Kelly said she came from the
The
Department.
what?
Commies.
You got all the commies in
We
California.
don't got no commies here.
I get all of the hearts and the kisses. Though, so,
Commies ain't here.
I don't know, Rogue. I don't think that's true.
No, we don't. What do you mean you don't? I live here. I've grown up here. We ain't got no commies.
Okay, so what about Berkeley?
Yeah, we've been seeing those
about it?
videos coming out of Berkeley lately.
Oh, so you found like 5 commies. We've got 5 commies.
5 commies try to
Yeah.
5,000 plus.
We have more people in our state than Canada has in the country.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, same.
And your economy is bigger than France's.
Yeah, fuck France.
Yeah.
I agree. I agree.
We
Yes,
agree.
fuck the French.
Drink of that.
Yes, make France British and Dutch again.
Fuck
Mhm.
France.
Francis.
My state has more gold medals than most countries.
What state is that?
Texas,
Texas.
Yeah.
How many they
where,
have?
where queers and steers come from.
Yep. That's where my people
Steers and
originated.
steers.
Yeah, you never seen Full Metal Jacket, Amy, because you've never seen
Oh,
it.
great movie. Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Then
Okay,
we're
I'll
from
watch
Texas. He
it.
says, "Good damn! Only queers and steers come from Texas. Which one are you?"
Alf, why is it
Oh,
every
no,
time I
you don't look much like a steers.
Alf,
Oh,
I
there's
swear-
someone in your room.
Yeah, every
Yeah.
time I see your roommate, I swear I'm gonna witness your murder or something.
No, my dogs would eat anybody.
Or they would just
Otherwise-
howl like the air horn sound they make.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Paul
like
told me to get
the
some
Nazis are
Patriot
coming.
pancakes. Is that a thing in the States?
What is it?
What?
Patriot pancakes?
No.
Oh, Patriot toast, so we don't have to
Patriot
say
toast.
French toast.
Yeah, we call it eggy bread.
Oh,
Eggy
okay.
bread,
Got it.
babe.
That is so
Got it.
weird. It's French toast. Eggy bread. What the hell?
Eggy bread.
That's
Anything
it is
in French
eggy
is
bread
worse.
though.
That is such a weird thing to call it.
It's so
French toast.
cute. Shut up.
No.
That's like calling French fries oily potatoes.
No, we
Yeah,
call
no,
those,
right?
we call those
Yeah,
French
but that's
fries.
way less cute. Eggy bread sounds adorable.
That's
Elf,
French
Elf,
fries.
at least
Fucking fish and chips.
At least
Chips.
call them
Chips.
oily potato sticks then, if you're gonna
Yeah.
go that way.
Oily,
That's
oily
true.
potato sticks.
Yes.
You leave
Yeah,
our
no,
chips alone.
They're not fucking chips.
They're fucking French fries. God
Yeah,
damn it,
chips.
French.
Freedom fries. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Chips.
freedom fries.
Send them back to your pocket.
Chips.
America.
Or at least
I know what a chip looks like. It looks like a goddamn Pringle, okay?
Yeah.
like a Pringle, yeah.
If,
You're
if
talking about crisps.
Oh my God, Chris.
Here we
It's
go.
like it's so hard to say too, like crisps.
Chris.
Crisps.
It's not that hard, Alf, you fucking retard.
God damn it.
You fucking retard.
Fucking retard. She turned New Jersey for a second. Insult me. Hey!
Food processor.
Didn't know Amy was from Boston. You fucking retard.
Cad. I'm gonna park my cad near the retard.
The Yankees are all dumb. Oh, just kidding.
Well, according
What are you
to
talking
Jay,
about? You
we're
are
all
one.
dumb. Yeah. According to Jay, we're all Yankees.
You are Yankees, all of you. But luckily, I've got some Europeans and some Commonwealth citizens here to
Yes.
back me up, representing the treaty.
Oh yeah.
It's an even
Yes, we
number.
do.
So what do you guys like to watch on YouTube besides politics?
Besides Devin, you mean? That would
Let's
Yeah.
play.
I gotta tell you, where it comes to politics or talking about what's going on today, I'm pretty much down to AIU. Everyone else pisses me off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
Oh yeah,
Mr. Medicare, he doesn't do really politics, but
Yeah, I like
love,
Jim.
I love Jim.
yeah,
Fucking
Jim's
love
great.
that
It's
guy.
good, cool stuff. Yeah.
I've been watching PewDiePie a lot lately.
He's
Yeah.
fucking
A
great.
little bit,
I,
yeah.
think I had a run on PewDiePie. I haven't watched him in a while, but I should go back.
He's
and watch
funny
him
as
again.
shit.
I'm
now. He's
on
he's
the old
based-
shit. Like I'm on H3H3, like Keela and Ethan, and like I'm just now coming into this stuff because it never interested me before. I was
Oh, I
like,
love H3H3.
everybody fucking watches it. I don't want to do what everybody else does because I'm way fucking cooler.
I'm sad, I'm sad
One
they
of my-
stopped the Ethan and
One of
Ethan.
my favorite guys
Better.
from those circles is iDubbbz, and if you haven't looked
Oh,
at his
iDubbbz
shit,
is good. I like his content. Cop.
I haven't seen any of those.
Don't watch my dogs.
You gotta watch
No.
content cop. iDubbbz is great on that.
I do
Everything
still
else he
watch.
does, I don't really care for. But
Jamie and I are
Hunter-
really like similar, so I might skip on the iDubbbz.
I'll show you some
Yeah.
content.
Yeah, I didn't really find
I'll
him
show you
that
some
interesting.
content.
Someone in the AIU Discord who was asking me about cameras was saying about iDubbbz, and I was
Yeah, that
like,
was Finn.
fuck.
Yeah.
Was it? I don't fucking remember.
No one
Yeah,
gets
that
away
was-
with saying nigger as much as he does.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know
chatting
how he
later.
doesn't get taken down for that. He did get video flagged, but then it came back up.
Nigga, please.
That's a whole controversy that happened that he went to that Tana Mengu or whatever. her
Oh,
name is.
that shit was
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to go meet her, and then when he put his arm around her to get a picture, he said, "Say nigger." And she was like, "Oh, I got and stuff," ran away and shit. She was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, this guy tried to assault me or something." She
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
totally
his
offended.
content cops are glorious.
And then she made a video crying about it. Oh my god, he said, "I know that word is so hurtful," and this and that. And then when he made his content cop on it, he showed all these videos of her saying it when she was younger and shit on video. It was great.
Dude, I
easy
really
to
hate
describe
girls who
people
are
like
such
that.
fucking babies. I hate
Yeah,
it. It's super annoying. I mean, do you guys like that? Do you guys find
No.
that attractive?
No,
No,
not at all.
no.
Like, I don't.
No.
It's always
maybe-
girls with daddy issues too.
Maybe because some
Yeah.
guys like dumb girls, and that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess. They
But you
do.
know that whining and complaining is gonna, work in every aspect of their
Yeah.
life.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Whether it's too
But
hot
it
in here, you
shouldn't,
never talk
though.
to me. Blah, blah,
It
blah.
shouldn't
It
though.
shouldn't, but
That
there's
sounds
just
like
too
my
many
ex who
stupid
dropped
dudes
out of
around.
college and became a stripper.
Oh, looks like you made just a good choice by making sure.
Well,
she's
I
your
mean,
ex.
I should have seen it coming. She was a feminist, so
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
it's pretty
One-
bad.
Makes sense.
One
she's a
of
stripper
my-
now, yeah.
One of my ex-girlfriend became lesbian, so
Oh, good job. We're trying to do the other thing, the reverse. the
Alex,
other
what
way
did you
around.
do to her?
Yeah.
Well, he's a beast, so what do you expect?
I
I
put my
explored
Jew,
my sexuality.
I
You made her
put my
afraid.
Jew, I put my Jew in her gas chamber.
So if anyone is interested in the picture I posted, as I already wrote, you just have to copy and paste the
Yeah,
whole
copy
link.
and paste it.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's
Anybody
because
familiar-
of the umlaut it cuts off.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody heard of Red Letter Media here?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
His-
but I
I
don't really
love
watch
those
it.
guys. I
His-
fucking love them.
his
No
Star
idea
Wars
who you're
movies
chatting about,
are
bro.
legendary, where he plays this serial killer and his analysis of of the first 3 Star Wars
Oh,
episodes
the prequels, yeah,
Oh wow.
were just
Okay.
legendary.
absolutely. Though it's sad, those movies are actually I consider them good by comparison to the new ones. They're really fucking bad.
I stopped watching the Star Wars franchise a couple of years ago. It was
You
just
did yourself a favor.
No, I
the-
love them. I love the new ones, and I love the prequels too.
it was
The
just
new ones
you
are
know,
shit, man.
as a
The new
kid,
ones are
the
shit, Alf.
episodes
Oh, they're super fun.
episodes 4 to 6 were just legendary, and then the first 3 came out and it was shit. And I don't know.
Revenge of the
I
Sith
watched-
was okay. The only one I'll say is defendable is Revenge of the Sith because it had some cool scenes in it.
I'm sorry, but the original 3 are the only good ones.
I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. Believe
like
me.
them
Yep,
all.
yep, I agree.
I've
Although,
liked them all so far.
Yeah, Empire Strikes Back
Yeah.
is still my favorite.
No, New
That's the
Hope is
best
the
Best one
best.
goes suck a dick.
No
New
way.
Hope.
Empire
A
Strikes
New Hope,
Back.
A New Hope is the best movie of all time.
No,
Empire
no,
Strikes
Alf,
Back.
Alf.
Yes, it is.
New Hope is great because they did it with no money. Empire Strikes
Yeah.
Back is when they had money to do it, and that's why it's the best one.
No, I
And
disagree.
a different director.
I disagree 100%.
I like the
Why?
one with the Klingons in
Because
it.
A New Hope is just
I like the one with the Klingons.
it's a way better story. It's got way better character development.
I like the one with Jar Jar Binks. Which
Empire
one was
Strikes
that?
Back. Empire Strikes Back has hardly any
Like
character
Jar
development
Jar.
in it at all.
Well, that's Bombad.
What?
Jar Jar Binks was just the greatest character of all times.
Marino
Yeah.
said he liked Return of the Spock. He thought that was the best Star Wars movie.
That's an instant classic, man.
Speaking of which, have any of you seen the new Star Trek?
No.
No.
The
Mm-mm.
Toddy show? No, I haven't watched
The
it. at
one
all.
on Netflix.
No, the Orville is way better.
The Orville
The
is
last
actually
movie.
really good.
The Orville was
that a
great.
Seth
Yeah, that
MacFarlane
was so
show?
good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
is.
show is great.
Yeah, I've actually
A
heard
lot
that's surprisingly good.
Oh yeah, it is. It has a lot of good social commentary too.
The last
Good.
movie I
And well
watched
written in
was
general.
The Foreigner with Jackie Chan and
How was that?
Pierce Brosnan, I think. The last movie I watched, which was pretty good, was The Foreigner with Jackie Chan and Pierce Brosnan.
How was
This
that?
is-
That did look good.
Yeah, that was really good about the IRA and whatnot.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
revenge. You know, very old guy takes revenge and is
Yeah.
unstoppable. Kind of taken serious with Liam Neeson, but it had an interesting touch with Jackie Chan, and yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah.
Marino. Him slow-mo dies in the new
finally.
Star Battle Galactica.
And slow-mo.
And the teasers are out for the 2 side Star Wars films too. Solo, and the one after that is Kenobi.
See, I have
Are
an
they
issue
trying to
with that
squeeze
because
out a lot of money out of this before it dies, or
what I want to
Exactly, it's Disney.
what I want is Star Wars not based on what we already know. I want Star Wars stories from like 1,000 years before that of what we know, or maybe 1,000 years later. I want shit from elsewhere in the universe of the galaxy.
That's what I want from
Agreed.
Star
Not to
Trek,
do with
mate.
anybody from the characters and stuff like that. Let's move somewhere else.
Mate, that's exactly what I want from Star Trek. I don't want like a reboot of like 10 years before Captain Kirk came on the scene. I want like 1,000 years later. I want to see what the Federation looks like,
Yeah, let's move it forward, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I never watched one Star Trek.
No.
Not one.
What?
I'm still. I'm
What?
still
Out of the chat?
yeah.
Mhm.
Catch
Bang
him
out.
with a bang.
How do you kick people out of Hangouts again?
I am unstoppable. I will come again.
Get to the dropper.
I am
Just
sure
like-
you will get
Just
to
like
the
I'm
chopper.
not-
Except
Back.
of Twitter, because Twitter banned me. So
Oh shit! How long are you
what
banned
You,
for?
is that 'cause you're German or what?
I really don't know. Twitter wants my telephone number to verify it, and
Oh yeah, yeah.
because
you have
I
to
was
do that.
no, they strike me too often because of hate speech, and if you had too many strikes because of hate speech, they want your telephone number, and
On Twitter?
yeah, just to verify that you are not a bot or that you are one person,
That's retarded.
And
Well, I've
so
given Twitter
they
mine.
want my telephone number, and this I will not give them.
I was actually just watching an old Mr. Medical one, but it was when he was Jim 81 Jim or whatever, 81 Jim, and he was talking about how come you need your phone number to sign into everything now? It's like that doesn't make any sense. You have to give them like all your information to like start them.
Yeah, it's because they sell it on. That's how,
Yeah,
that's
that's
how the
exactly what he was
internet's
saying. He was like,
free.
because then they end up selling it to everyone.
Yeah, they there's quite an interesting thing about the internet and some of the people that started off the internet and who were involved in like the original www days. There was 2 ways the internet was going to go. It was either you'd pay for everything, like your subscription, like with Netflix, or it would be free and you would pay with your information. And
But
that's
you
the way
already
we've gone.
still do pay for it. You have an internet provider, and you pay like
No, I meant
Once a
the
month.
things you get on the internet.
Like what
so
they want to do with net
Netflix,
neutrality.
Yeah,
Right.
Netflix, YouTube, and so
But-
on. Yeah,
But they already have ads. Like, isn't that enough?
ads
No.
doesn't completely pay the bills, mate. You
Hmm.
want more money? Data. Metadata is big business.
Yeah, it
And
is.
to be honest with you, I'm pro.
But I think
it.
that's
have a
for
problem
extra
with it.
money. I don't think that's to just pay for the internet. I think that's just for them to continue.
Well,
to-
no, they use it to invest in other things. Obviously, yeah, they make
Yeah.
profit and whatnot.
Yeah,
That's what
they want bigger-
corporations do. But they also use it to invest in other projects. I mean, take Google, Alphabet. I mean, look at how many different projects they're involved in.
Yeah, that's a good point too. That's true. But fuck Google. So
I wish Al Gore had thought of all this stuff when he built the internet all by himself.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, Al Gore. Yeah, how could we forget Al Gore?
On the
Hey,
on the
hey
other
Lance,
hand,
you cunt.
on the other hand, some advertisement is pretty, can be cool because now I have unlimited access to Viagra pills. I get them every day,
You'll
How
never
do these
wonder how am I
companies
going to
know
get
what they
Viagra
eat?
pills. Like, but you know what? I have nothing against ads. I'm totally cool with ads being everywhere, and just keep things free and just put ads everywhere. That's all I think.
And then you can just get ad block and then
Just
never
get an
see
ad
ads.
blocker.
Yeah, you
Yep.
can do that too, but they should block that so that they should block ad block. There should be
Fuck,
ad block
fuck off,
blockers.
Alpha.
Then I'll get
Yeah.
an ad blocker.
Come on, man. You
and-
got to let these people keep the internet running. They do it by advertisements. Everything. I'd rather have shit ton of ads than have to give my phone number and them sell like my metadata and shit. I'll
Yeah,
take
well,
the ads.
but
I'll
you
watch
used
it. Huh?
you used Google once over your phone, didn't you, Murphy?
No, I don't use Google actually. I
Yeah,
use
well,
Bing.
but
What?
Yeah, I use Bing. I don't like Google.
What?
The
You're
only
the
reason
first
I even have a Google account is because I need it to get on YouTube.
You're the first
Because
person
when-
I've ever heard say that.
Yeah, Bing
Yeah.
gives.
Nah, Alfie's convinced me to use Bing more often, and
Yeah.
I've been doing it.
You guys
Pretty
are
much-
gay.
Pretty much like every. Pretty much. No,
You
they
get
give me
free
free
shit
stuff.
from
Yeah, you get
Microsoft.
free stuff.
Huh?
From using Bing, I basically get like a free $50 gift card to Amazon. So I get something free from Amazon for $50
Oh,
like every
damn.
3 months, 3 or 4 months.
Yeah, I use it to pay for my Xbox Gold membership.
Yeah, see, it works, right? You can get Xbox Gold memberships from that. It's good. I'd rather do
So-
that and get free stuff.
How does
Bing
that
is
work?
so
You use it.
old.
You use it every day or what?
Yeah, they give you points. You get like 2 points for every. Oh, you get a point for every like 2 searches you do, and then they have little things you can click on that'll give you more points. You know, like little advertisements. and
So
shit.
actually, it's like a game, huh? You
Yeah,
collect points and
you
Oh,
get
they're
points,
collecting
get
the
something
metadata.
back.
That's
and
the
then
purpose
eventually
of
they
it.
add up, and then they have a bunch of gift cards you can use it on, and you can get basically for like every 5,000 points, but you get like $5. No, wait, for every 500 points, you get $5 of Amazon gift cards. You know?
I'm just gonna
What?
spam searches then.
And I usually save them up for like 3 or 4 months till I get enough to get $50, you know, and I'll get a game or something.
so you have to search sex toys for a couple of days
Sex.
or weeks,
Yeah,
and then you
you have
get
to search
10
which game you want. They give you an extra
$10
points for game.
Amazon.
Oh, man. And then they activate your webcam, and you have to perform sex acts, and they give you.
for 1 point. Yeah.
The more humiliating the thing you do, the more points they give. Now that would make the internet interesting.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, so my idea for YouTube that I thought would be good was to let the people moderate themselves. You know, like you make a video
You're
and
not
you.
okay with that.
I know, but they should. That's what I'm saying. Would be the better solution, right? It would be
Yeah.
beneficial to everyone because now you, at that point, then that your video that you put up, you mark it as what it is, and you say this is
Mhm.
offensive. The people will find this offensive. You know, maybe have a
Yeah.
checklist of things. And
So
you say, yeah, this,
disclaimer,
that.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Or
So then
disclaimer.
now YouTube knows the advertisers don't have to advertise on those specific ones. The ones who don't, and the ones who do, they could click a thing and say, yeah, you can advertise on these videos, and that's beneficial for everyone. That way, you could put videos on every channel. You know, ads on every channel, and you have a thing.
Yeah.
And then what you do is you flag people for misusing it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't
Yeah.
mark it correctly or put your thing as offensive and it is, then they can
I was
penalize.
gonna say because people are gonna misuse that, and then that's a good solution to that.
You know,
That's what comic books did in the 50s when they were trying to take down comic books for being too violent for children and stuff like that. Comic
Right.
books decided, you know what, we'll make all the companies got together and said, you know what, let's make an organization where we can rate ourselves and we'll put on the comic books what we rated as, you know, for what age. And that worked for them. It worked for like a couple of decades. Like it wasn't until like I think 2001 where Marvel was the first person to get rid of the comics code. You know.
yeah, well, but it didn't work for music, for CDs. Parental advisory was, you know, like a quality stamp to get good hard music, good hard lyrics.
Exactly.
NWA and like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Dr. Dre built an empire on that.
The parental advisory stamp was,
But it worked for when parents were buying it for the kids. I mean, if kids could still go to the store and buy it, then it didn't work. But around here, like most people didn't care at first, but after a while, it was like if you were underage, they would tell you had to get a parent to buy that CD or something. Yeah.
good thing that my parents couldn't speak English because I wanted Doggy Style from VLG and they bought it.
Theaters here did that too. When I was a kid, they would let you in the theater no matter what the rating was. Nobody gave a shit. It wasn't until I was like maybe in my later teens, like maybe 18 or 19, when I first started realizing that people weren't getting let into theaters and shit without ID and stuff like that.
You know, it's funny. We were just talking about Al Gore. It was his wife, Tipper Gore, who was behind the movement to get all the parental advice.
Oh yeah, the PMRC was ran by Tipper
Yeah,
Gore,
That's right.
Tipper Gore.
in the 80s. Yeah, I remember seeing that on TV and then talking about heavy metal music and rap and shit. Like,
I think
Guys,
the
do you know what they are talking about? I don't know.
I have no idea, man.
that's a thing where there's a group called the PMRC, and it was pretty much like Christian moms in America getting together to put explicit lyrics labels on
all the busybodies
Oh, wow.
get together.
on heavy metal music and rap music. Basically, was
So it's
their
like,
different
a
argument.
Kids Bob version of
Yeah. And she's the one who got it to go through, and Congress passed that, CDs with explicit lyrics had to have that on there.
I think the first music I bought with that label on it was Beastie Boys' "License to Ill."
Oh, I love
Yeah.
that album.
Oh, it's one of my
It was a
all-time
good album,
favorites.
man.
I still can't believe he died. Mike
Yeah, that was out of nowhere too.
Keaton. Talk about feeling old. Jesus.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere. I brought that up to my friend the other day, and he was like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, you don't remember that? One of the Beastie Boys died." He was like, "What?" What was it? Ad Rock?
Three Jewish guys from New York
Yeah.
topping the freaking hip hop charts.
Yeah.
I've hit some sick beats. I
That was
love them.
they're from my region.
Yeah. Brass Monkey. Boy, did I get
That
drunk.
funky monkey. Brass monkey, chunky. That funky monkey.
I remember when they were a punk band and they had that chick guitarist in the band.
Yeah, that's right. That
That
goes
was
back.
before Ad Rock was in the band.
Yeah.
It was two of them from the Beastie Boys, and it was another dude that was the drummer and a girl playing guitar. They were good. And then they kicked the girl out and the drummer and got another rapper, and they changed from punk to rap to like rap and mixed. They were kind of the first people to do that, right?
Yeah.
I guess
first that I
Aerosmith.
can remember. Yeah.
Well, wait, was Beastie Boys or was it Aerosmith with Run DMC? No, it was Beastie Boys, right?
No, that was
That can't
Run
be. I think Beastie
DMC.
Boys.
Beastie Boys is signed to fucking Run DMC. Beastie Boys made that.
Yeah, Beastie Boys brought
Right.
it. You're right. Yeah, but did Aerosmith do that with Run DMC before then or after then?
After. But
After.
Russell Simmons,
After, so then it was Beastie Boys was the first to
Russell
mix rock
Simmons
and rap.
purposely made them do rock and roll.
I'm gonna look that up. You guys can continue conversating if you want. This is gonna drive me nuts if I don't find out what came first.
Oh, no, let's wait for Alf. We're
And you
waiting.
guys are gonna wait with bated breath.
Meanwhile, let's get Kelly some fan service. So, Paul, tell us about what makes you feel old.
What makes me feel old? I don't feel that old.
Well, that's
Especially-
you
especially
gotta
when
play
I-
it up. You gotta play it up, man. Kelly wants to know what make you. She wants you to tell her about feeling old.
All right. To answer that seriously, it's people. You know what? I am one day younger than Dave Grohl.
Run DMC was
Who the fuck
And,
is
and
that?
I don't even know who that is. So
Dave
Grohl,
Grohl, you know who
Hi.
Dave Grohl is?
Hello. How do you ban these folks again?
You
The
Dave
Foo Fighters.
Dave Grohl.
Foo
he's in a band, right?
Foo Fighters.
Yeah.
Foo
You may
Fighters.
know him from the Foo Fighters, but he's
Or
also the
and Nirvana.
drummer from Nirvana.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's a
Yeah.
yeah. All right, no worries. I'm shit
Yeah,
with
but-
names of famous people.
But yeah, it's seeing people that were heroes of yours growing up, watching them die, and it's kind of like a canary in the coal mine. You're like, holy shit! I guess I'm not 23.
I gotta get out of here.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Nah,
Right.
Paul,
The
nah,
thing is,
Paul, mate, you're only as old as the woman you're touching.
Yeah.
I have a
Yeah.
definitive answer. Run DMC covered Aerosmith's Walk This Way in it was released in 1986.
Yeah.
But it says it was recorded in 1985. License to Ill was recorded and released in 1986. So it's basically the same time, but it seems like they recorded the other one before License to Ill came out. That's crazy. So basically the same time, I would say. That's nuts.
Yeah, Marino knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but there's a numeral age and a biological age. So Dave Grohl did a lot of drugs, and
Yeah. That's true.
Decreases
So-
biological age.
He doesn't look too bad for his age, though.
you know, well, now he does yoga and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, purified water and yoga.
Yeah. And gets a massage every 2 or 3 days. So
By lady boys from Thailand.
Dangerfield.
He lives now in Cambodia or somewhere over there.
No, he's in London. He's going back to Cambodia like in 2 weeks, I think.
Why did he move there? What was it? He just wanted to live.
Wanted to for a long, long time. It's been his dream, from what I understand. Fair play to him. It's fucking beautiful out there. I'm jealous.
If he wants to do that.
Yeah, but why?
Yeah, but why?
I don't know. He's probably got a reason. It was his dream.
What is this?
This doesn't make any sense.
Why would you want to live in shitty old England where it rains all the time?
Yeah,
When
but
you
there's
can live
even
on a
better
beach
places to go to. You can not live in England and go to a better place instead of
You
going
could have moved to Holland,
cheap.
for instance.
It's
Yeah.
cheap.
That's true too. That's like if I think about it, if I had a decent amount of money, I could move to like South America and live good. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a
Move to South America.
Yeah,
Yeah, a small amount of money you can retire.
Yeah. If I saved up a good amount of money, I could probably go live in Lima and live better than I live here.
Yeah, 50 grand, you could retire like a king in some places.
Yeah.
Belize is one of
Why
those
not?
places.
Why not?
Buenos Aires, that's another place you could live good, and it's a nice place. Devin lived there. But he also got robbed by Peruvians there at knife point. So I guess that's not a great. I guess that's
Alf,
not a
have
good
you-
example.
Have you apologized for that yet, Alf?
No, and I never will. I was some good money I got from him, man. I'm never gonna apologize for that.
Yeah, but now you're paying him back by Patreon.
Yeah, now, slowly I'm giving him back $10 at a time. Slowly I'll pay him back.
A few dollars every month. There you go.
If I have to apologize for slavery, you have to apologize for mugging Devin.
Yeah.
Seriously.
That's how it works.
Isn't that how that works?
Yes.
Well, I still
Well,
haven't
if I have to
gotten.
apologize for slavery, you have to apologize for Britain losing America.
No. When you can,
Yeah,
guys
Britain-
convince every Spaniard in the universe to apologize to me for raping my ancestors, then I'll apologize for shit my Peruvians done.
I
Right?
do not apologize for anything my ancestors did.
Ever.
Ever.
Not even birthing you.
I am proud of what my ancestors did. I'm never apologized.
Well, yeah, that too.
You're proud that your ancestors inventing farting under a blanket and making your girlfriend smell it.
Very
So we
proud.
can have tomatoes all the year. Those tasty
The Netherlands' greatest
Netherland tomatoes.
You're welcome, by the way.
You guys really make tomatoes?
Greenhouses.
Dutch thing. Oh, I didn't know that. And windmills. And
That's
clogs.
right.
And clogs.
Wooden
And also microscopes, Bluetooth,
Microscopes.
other-
So, yeah, it's a good invention.
That's
Yeah, Netherlands does have some good shit. I don't know shit about Netherlands. So let's say
We
that.
got some good shit. Also, we invented where
I
you
knew
live
Holland
right
was
now.
in it.
Yeah, they invented New York.
We invented
Yeah.
where you live now. I don't think we invent places. But
Yes. Before
I don't know.
The
before
Dutch
we
gave
arrived
us all
there,
the spices and the herbs of the world. So
you
we
did
still
though, yeah.
do give you all of the
Dutch,
herbs.
the
in
Dutch
your
had a
world.
couple of colonies here. It's true. A lot of places around here have Dutch names and stuff.
Mhm.
yeah,
In Harlem.
Oh yeah, we got a Bristol right down the road from us.
Oh.
Bristol.
Bristol, Connecticut.
Maybe Jay is secretly over there.
Yeah.
How
Bristol.
often does Alfie have to sacrifice a human heart for his Aztec ancestors? Well, I'm not Aztec, first of all.
He's Mexican.
Secondly,
Yeah, right.
you don't sacrifice a human heart. You sacrifice the person, and you take the human heart out, and you eat it.
Yeah, get it right. Jeez.
You grill that shit on a stick, and you make a. They have this thing called they have a thing called pachimanca, and that's like when you make a barbecue in the dirt. It's like an old Incan word for that, and they didn't have barbecue grills in the
Amy,
Aztec days,
Amy, I
So
hope
they
you're
would make-
taking notes because
they
this
would make a
is
pit.
Devon's going to happen to you.
yeah. So they would make a pit
Barbecue
on the
in the
ground.
dirt?
So rude.
They would make a pit on the ground, and then they would put like rocks and light it on fire, and then they would put a grill over that, and they'd cook the steaks and they would cook hearts, and you put it on a stick like a shish kebab.
Tasty.
That shit. Yeah, it's delicious. Well, now we make it out of cow hearts and not people hearts. And they're very delicious.
Except for when Devon gives us all the nod.
Yeah, you guys know the code word.
Oh yeah, we're all standing by.
Standing by.
Standing by.
What a dick. It's like I was kidding. I know you're mine.
He's Mexican.
I meant Rogue's Aztec ancestors. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guys,
I was gonna.
how much water is in that
Oh
bottle?
yeah.
Oh, a lot.
You drink
Um,
What about
constantly.
my ancestors?
Maybe you can read it. Hold on. There's 40 Aussies in here.
Fucking hell, you
So
drink
that's-
constantly.
It is 40
Yeah.
Aussies.
And
Oh,
it's,
and then also I've got this thing which is usually filled up.
okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Because
doctored now.
You,
How often,
Yeah.
how often do you pee a day?
35 times.
Shit, do you count it? You know exactly 35. He just keeps a tube from his penis to the
Yeah.
toilet.
And how many
Yeah.
milliliters is that?
Milliliters. I count that in megaliters. So you know.
you should check if you have diabetes. You know.
Drink my piss. Drink my piss. See if it tastes sweet.
Yes.
So,
Like they used to.
Paul,
Space.
Paul, I don't know if you saw earlier. Islet was talking about that Adam Yauch's parents used to own his aunt's apartment building.
Own whose apartment building?
Islet's. Adam Yauch's parents used to own his apartment building. I guess in Brooklyn when he used to live in Brooklyn.
Oh,
I don't know who that is, Alf.
Ad Rock from the Beastie Boys. When we talked
Yeah.
about the Beastie Boys before. That's interesting.
Special.
The chat's a little far away from me to see clearly.
It
That's
is
the other
funny.
thing about being old is the fucking eyes go.
That's what's fun around living in
Oh,
the New York City
stop
area,
it,
though.
Paul.
Old people.
You're always near celebrities, and you're always seeing them and shit when you live near the New York City area.
Yeah. I bumped into Ethan Hawke twice.
Yeah, in New
when
York
I
City.
lived there, in the
Yeah.
same place 2 nights in a row. He was doing a play, and apparently, when I got out of work and walked by there the same time 2 nights in a row, was
Yeah,
his
yeah.
smoke break. So
I've done that a lot, like walking, especially in Times Square, because there's a lot of, by Broadway and shit, but you walk. I don't walk on Broadway, so I'm getting the back end of all these theaters. You know what I'm saying? You'll see celebrities come out all the time. They'll walk into like a cab or something. Times Square is fun. New York City in general is fun, man.
yeah, Times Square is.
I've never been.
It can be
Yeah.
crazy if it's full of.
Oh, I
tourists.
love taking people who've never been to Times Square, and I love being like, all right, let's go to Times Square. And just
Oh,
see how they
Alfie.
react. It's such a crazy reaction. And like when you're really used to it, like Times Square, it's like you get there and everything you do is beeline, and it's like playing American football, right? Because you're just
Yeah.
dodging
Alfie,
people
I
and you're
want
like
you to take
swerving
me to
through the
Times
crowds, like
Square.
Cars, taxis, people.
yeah, dodging cars and people like a pro and shit. You're like, but then when you go there with somebody who's never been there before, you got to take it slow and you got to like pull them, like, yeah, come walk over here, like.
That's like a weird 4-block intersection too. It's the
Yeah.
intersection of an avenue, 3 streets, and then Broadway, which goes across diagonally. There's
See,
a lot
I'm cool
going
with
on.
having not that many people close to me.
No, you live in a place where everybody's like real far away.
I know it's great.
Yeah, this is like my life is people on top of people. That's where we live. Even in New Jersey, I live in the most densely populated city in the United States, not even just in New Jersey.
That's
Yes.
not fun.
Summer day.
Yeah, it's tiny and packed with people. I live right across the river, right next to the Lincoln Tunnel, like across New York City. So everybody who wants to live in New York City and can't afford it lives here.
Yeah, I used to like hanging around Washington Park, Washington Square on a sunny summer day.
Yeah, Central Park, the Central Park Zoo is nice.
Yeah, Central Park is.
I remember the first time I went to Central Park Zoo, I was surprised at how nice of a zoo it was because I was like, oh, it's in the middle of a park. It can't be that great,
Yeah, I never thought it could be that big.
Yeah.
But
You go in there and you're like, wow, it's
Central
huge.
Park is huge.
Yeah. You don't understand the scope of Central Park unless you walk from like one end to the other the
It's
long
massive.
way, and it's massive, dude. You'll be
Multiple
exhausted.
ponds.
You'll be
Yeah.
exhausted. You've walked like miles. By the time you get to the end, and you'll be exhausted. I did that with my ex-girlfriend one time, and we kind of got like lost in there when we came out the zoo, and we walked for a while, and then we were just like, fuck it, let's walk around and check out the park. And eventually, we got so tired, and then we got to the part where John Lennon got shot, and I was like, oh yeah, this is where John Lennon got shot, and we were like, we'll just exit here and walk by here.
Yeah, his memorial there in Central Park is cool to hang out because there's so many random musicians who'll show up and like play Beatles tribute stuff.
That spot is Beatles cover central. You go there and you'll hear a Beatles cover any time of the day, or a John Lennon cover, sometimes Paul McCartney.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's always somebody there with their guitar singing, and people will join each other. Like someone else will know the song, and they'll come in and play guitar with them. And shit. It's cool.
It's funny. I've been YouTubing lately, watching a lot of interviews with people who are actually outside of the Dakota building when Lennon got shot, and each of them describing the scene that went down. That's just so weird. He literally signed an autograph for Ass Clown. I won't say his name. Like 3 hours earlier, or longer than that, like 5 hours earlier. Jumped in his limo, went to the recording studio, came back. Chapman was still fucking hanging around right there in the corner. And Lennon looked at him, recognized him from having signed an autograph and taken a photo with him earlier, and just kind of nodded his head, walked past him, and Chapman pulled out his revolver, got in his little prone stance, and shot him 5 times in the back.
Oh, I saw you just posted Rockbox in the Discord, and I totally forgot about Rockbox. That was the first rock rap song.
Rockbox.
Yeah, that was 1984. MDMC came out with Rockbox. I forgot about that song.
Rap rock. It's such a trashy genre.
Huh?
Nothing.
Nah, not really. Rage Against the Machine, though, was the ones who popularized it.
Yeah, they're good.
After that, it all went to shit. We had
when you have groups like Limp Bizkit.
Oh god, yeah,
they killed it.
That's what happens with all new types of music. Like it gets saturated, and the corporations take over and take the soul out of it, and then it's just, commercially made to stick down your throat, basically, with no soul.
Hey Alfie, your boyfriend is streaming.
Oh, is that where we were?
Your boyfriend is streaming, Alfie.
What did I miss?
David better watch out. Chrissy's gonna kick him in the dick.
Len said, "How good was corn? Love some corn." I liked them when they first came out. I remember liking their first 2 albums, and then after that, they took this weird direction that wasn't as
I
heavy.
liked the early stuff too.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't as corny
at the time. Yeah. Actually, yeah. Since I go this, it got cornier. Yeah, they went in this weird direction where it wasn't even like that heavy anymore, and it was just sounded really produced, overproduced, and he was like singing more instead of like screaming like he originally was. They had a unique sound when they first came out, but that type of music got as well saturated, and you got all these what they called the new metal at the time. That got completely. Yeah, that's what me and Grant were talking about the other day, Amy. Remember when you brought up Finger 11?
Not a fan. I don't like new metal.
Nah, I liked it at first. Deftones was cool too. Like their first 2 albums were good, and then after that they started sucking too.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah, and then that's around the time where it was like, yeah, this sucks.
Grant got me listening to Rush. I was listening to like Stone Temple Pilots, The Who.
Stone Temple Pilots is great. I love Stone Temple Pilots.
Stone Temple Pilots is pretty good.
Yeah, I used to love them, man.
You want some real badass shit though? You got to listen to Dream Theater.
Oh god, Dream Theater is crazy. You ever? I have a thing I like to do better than listening to Dream Theater, and that's listening to the like the guitarist or the drummer play by themselves. They have like videos on YouTube.
Yeah, because they're insane.
You just watch the drummer play, dude. That drummer is fucking insane. His drums are a circle, and it's just tiny drums everywhere, like huge layers up to like up here, all the way around him with cymbals and everything. And you'll see him like spin his fucking chair and be like and go around and shit, and play all types of shit back here and be like, and I'm like, what the fuck? And it sounds great. You think like he's doing all this crazy shit. It looks like he's just being random, and it would sound like crap, but it plays some crazy good intricate shit that you're like, wow. The guitarist too. That guy's amazing.
Alex, I like Justin Bieber too.
Surprisingly, I'm like
because you're gay.
I'm okay with him because he's discovered Post Malone. So.
Oh, Eyelid said SDP were posers. Ooh, I don't care though whether they were posers or not. I like the music. If I like the sound of a band, I'll listen to it.
It doesn't really matter.
The heroin really fucked them. The heroin really fucked them. Their music started getting really weird later on, and it was just like, not digging this. They're strung up.
I don't know. Drugs sometimes work for musicians, sometimes it doesn't.
It works up until a point, and then it gets
Mhm.
Yeah, 'cause it's been
Look,
too
good
long.
example,
It works till-
Not working well.
It works
Good
till
example.
they are 27 years old. So
Yeah, exactly.
Jim Morrison, yeah.
And then it starts destroying their brains, and they can't think straight, and they make some crazy shit.
Oh yeah.
And they think it sounds good, but it just sounds crazy because they're crazy.
this was a
Oh, yeah.
reference to the Club 27.
The
So
27 Club, yeah. There's a lot of musicians in that. Jim
Yeah.
Morrison,
Oh, good
Jimi
point.
Hendrix.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
There's a whole bunch of them.
Drugs
Oh.
make the Beatles good.
And the Beatles
No.
on.
See, this is where I always differ with Beatles fans because I'm a reverse Beatle fan. I like the earlier stuff more than the
I like
older
both.
stuff. I like the really poppy early stuff when they were in like suits and bowl haircuts and shit.
I like that
It's like,
shit,
I
too.
wanna hold your hand. I love that
But like
song.
the
Hard
later
Day's Night
ones,
is my favorite album. I love that fucking album.
Janis
Listen to
Joplin,
that
Janis
shit over and
Joplin.
over again.
That's right.
Janis Joplin was great too.
Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
I like.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
also the British here the British girl Amy
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 Winehouse.
Winehouse. Yeah, the guy.
Amy Winehouse.
Brian,
Sounds
what's
good.
his name from the Rolling Stones?
Too old.
Old. I know who
also-
you're talking about.
also
but I don't know
Sid.
his name.
Also,
Well, I guess it gets
also
better
the
than going to
singer-
rehab and then coming out a fucking weirdo.
Mm.
Like completely
They come
different
out
person.
hippies or something. Yeah, like super spiritual, like like have flowers in their hair and shit.
Yeah, found Jesus.
Yeah.
On
Oh
the-
no.
No.
on the other hand, the frontman from the Libertines or the Baby
Brian
Shambles.
Jones, that's right.
Nah, Sid Vicious was under 27. I think he was like 23 or 24. He was cremated a block away from me. I have a mausoleum a block away from me where he was cremated there, and Joan Rivers was cremated there.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is weird. I just found that out recently, and I was like, oh shit, I walk by that mausoleum like every day. It's a block away. I had no idea that famous people were fucking cremated there.
Hmm.
Not something you really would think about.
Yeah, exactly. Until one day I was looking through old Joan River comedy stuff, and I ran into like a biography or something that was saying, and they showed the mausoleum a block from my house, and I was like, oh shit, there it is.
I live just across the street from a Nobel Prize winner in chemistry, but a former one.
Yeah, I never
It's
get
a
stuff like that.
beautiful house.
No smart people. I said I never get stuff like that. No smart people live around me. It's all just like musicians and actors and stuff like that. No smart people.
I'm on here. This is a very alternative, block.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah.
We have a lot of hippies and musicians here too.
Nice.
Mm.
But I wouldn't know them, right? It's like German musicians, European.
Yeah, I think you know some German musicians.
I know some German bands. Not many.
Most people
I
just know
don't-
Rammstein.
There's Rammstein. There's Kraftwerk.
Autobahn.
Autobahn.
Bratwurst.
Lebowski.
Bratwurst.
We believe in nothing.
The Beatsteaks. I'm a big Beatsteaks fan for a long time. Since like 2004 or something. I saw them live here at a Warped Tour, and I was like, "Whoa, this band rocks!" And I started watching.
Warped Tour used to be good.
Oh yeah, that's in the early 2000s, late 90s when I used to go. I tripped on acid and went one time, and it was like maybe 98.
That sounds
And,
like so much fun.
No, it was not. It was fucking the hottest day of the year.
Oh no!
I was like frying out there. I was frying and shit. I went and I lost my money like almost immediately because I'm tripping on fucking acid. And I'm like rolling around like, oh. So and then I was thirsty. Like I was so thirsty. I'm like, I'm dying. I'm walking around the place.
You thought you were literally melting.
Yeah, and I felt like my lips were all cracked up, like I was in a desert and shit. And I'm like, I'm dying. I need water. Somebody please. And the water was like $5 for like a bottle and shit. Like the little
Yeah,
bottle.
Warped Tour was shit like that.
That was killing me. But it was fun too at the same time.
I saw Watsky at the last Warped Tour I went to.
Who?
I saw Watsky at the last Warped Tour I went to.
How long, when was this? This is probably like
4 or 5 years ago.
Oh damn, yeah. I can't believe they're even still going.
Well, mostly they just have like metalcore style bands there now.
Yeah, it's weird. That started off as a punk thing, and then it changed.
Oh yeah.
That's when I stopped going because emo started getting popular around the time I stopped going out and hated emo. And all these emo, they started putting all these emo bands and screamcore bands in there, and I was like, no thanks.
I can deal with some of that stuff. I like some of it, but not all of it.
I
just bought tickets for a festival here on a former Soviet, nuclear
Bomb shelter.
Shelter on the facility there.
That sounds like some European bullshit to do. Yeah, let's just go use a nuclear bomb shelter as a fucking rock venue. Sounds great.
This is a techno festival.
That's awesome, though.
That's actually kind of cool,
Yeah.
though.
This will be very cool.
Marino Sprockets. Do you remember that, Paul? Oh, is Paul there still?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. You remember Sprockets? I'm as happy as a little girl. You remember that?
Oh, no shit. Yeah, that's right.
Dita, remember? I am your host, Dita. Welcome to Sprockets.
Sprocket.
Actually, that was a SNL sketch that
Yeah.
Michael Myers used to do, and it was like a German show. It was really like, well, how would you call that? It was just really minimalist, right? Like he would just wear like all black, a black like turtleneck shirt and black pants with little glasses, and his eyes slicked, his hair slicked back. And he was like, "Hello, my name is Dita. I am your host. Welcome to Sprockets." He had a little monkey with him, like those little.
Yeah.
It was great. It was great. They'd have hosts like guests on to play music, and he'd just stand there and watch them with like no emotion.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Oh, how'd you like that band?" He's like, "They make me happy like a little girl." Oh, I missed that.
Like Saturday Night Live has had some great
That's when they were
periods.
good. Yeah, when all the good guys were like, you had Adam Sandler. Fucking,
Yeah. They've had some long periods of being awful too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then they have ones where they have like really good stuff and really bad stuff at the same time, right? Like it goes back. Like you'll get a really good sketch sometimes, but most of the times it's just like,
See, I'm old enough to remember when Eddie Murphy was the hot new act on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, man.
And that's why he basically saved that show, because it was in one of its sucky periods and everyone was starting to tune out.
I remember when I was a little kid, it was like just when Eddie Murphy was getting real famous. And he used to come out with the VHSs of that. It would be like all of Eddie Murphy's sketches and buckwheat and shit. Nookie Punub and all the wrong places. Nookie Punub.
That's why I thought it was bad that they didn't give him more exposure or basically credit during the what was it? The anniversary of Saturday Night Live.
Oh, did
he was still bitter.
What was the name of his character? The Black Mr. Rogers? It was like Mr. Robinson or something.
Yeah.
Was it Mr. Robinson's neighborhood?
Yeah, knock at the door and he's like, "Hey, children, this is how we answer the door in my neighborhood." Who is it?
He'd be yelling at his landlord coming for the rent and shit.
His 80s stand-up was great.
Oh yeah, Raw and Delirious were both really good.
No doubt.
Yeah, and then David Spade.
It was like Buckwheat has been shot. Remember that? They're showing him on the news. Like, oh man, those are good days.
Yeah, his James Brown Hot Tub song.
This is all shit we got to introduce Amy into.
Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Back when Eddie Murphy was still funny.
Yeah,
I like stand up a lot, actually.
Yeah,
you gotta watch his Delirious video. Is a classic.
Oh, Delirious is great.
Stand up right now is suffering a bit because people are so afraid of offending people because everybody needs to bitch about something.
But
my
you know what
favorite
that does?
comedian that's still around is Doug Stanhope.
I love.
That's what I was gonna say. You know what that does when people get real PC is it makes the
ruins
really
art.
Extreme. Well, that makes the really extreme comedy even better because that's punching through the blockage. You know?
It definitely makes it more useful.
Yeah, and it makes it funnier. Yeah. Because now it's more relatable because everything is so PC that you have this one guy come out and say something super extreme. You're like, you know, makes it even funny.
I'm a big Bill Burr fan too.
Bill Burr is great.
He's funny as hell, I think.
He's funny on his own. Like his podcast, he just rambles on and on.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Yeah.
seen his cartoon show F is for Family?
No, I haven't.
I
seen
haven't. I heard it's good though.
It's really fucking funny.
Yeah, he's.
I really like Anthony Jeselnik. He's a newer one. He's like one of the younger ones, but he's pretty
he's okay.
outrageous. I liked Thoughts and Prayers actually. He did another really good one called William Shakespeare, which was so fucking funny.
There was, oh god, PewDiePie just did this new video shitting on Amy Schumer that I love.
I know, it was great. I saw
yeah, I
that
gotta see
yesterday.
that.
It was awesome. She's so gross, and like
so gross.
she is so
She is gross. She is gross. She's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
It's just
It's just so lowbrow. It's so lowbrow for like a female comedian to just talk about how much her pussy smells like.
You know what? That happens a lot with female comedians though. Like, I'm not even saying like the gross thing. It's just
It's because most of them aren't actually fucking funny.
Yeah, and what happens is they end up blowing up because of some gimmick or something neither.
I'm
But then
so
that
sad
you
about
think
what happened to Louis C.K. I love that
that
guy.
you think gets bland and boring after a while, and then they can't advance as a comedian. Like all comedians, basically, you get famous for like one thing, but usually when you have this happens with men comedians too. Some of them fail to like progress and change their style, and build and mature their comedy as they go. But it happens a lot with women where they don't mature their comedy and it just stays the same.
Yeah, and then
get
they just
bland.
talk about the same thing over. I'm a slut.
her
Isn't
jokes
that
are
funny,
the same.
guys?
Her jokes are
Laugh
the
at
same
me,
joke
give me money.
when she first came out years ago.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, she steals jokes. So.
Yeah, she steals
And
some
now that she
jokes.
can't steal jokes because people are watching, her jokes suck.
She has to blame sexism.
Yeah. It's like before, the only jokes she had that were good were the ones that were stolen. So now that she can't steal them.
This whole PC thing with comedy and everything, this has happened before. It was very much like in the 60s. And it's like George Carlin's hero, Lenny Bruce. He was
Love
the
him.
first one that came out.
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor was
Bill
a big
Hicks.
fan of Lenny Bruce as well. Yeah.
I love Bill Hicks.
Bill Hicks. Yeah, what a tragedy, him dying.
Yeah, that was shitty.
Yeah, I loved him.
I miss Carlin for sure, though.
Who's
Carlin's my
who's the
favorite.
heroin addict
Yeah,
one? I
Carlin's
really
my
like him. I forgot.
Mitch
No,
Hedberg.
not Bill Hicks. Mitch Hedberg.
Hedberg.
Yeah, I love
Oh,
Mitch Hedberg.
He's hilarious.
I wasn't a huge fan of him, but I liked him.
Yeah.
But Bill Hicks was also heroin addicted.
Was he?
As far as I know.
Yeah, drugs make you funny. That's what we've learned today, kids.
He was also very against quitting smoking, and I guess it worked out for him because that's not what killed him. He was going to die anyway. So.
Yeah, but Bill Hicks died of pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, pancreatic cancer.
Mm.
Yeah.
So got him.
Rip.
This is a bad cancer.
And then he had a second, like, famous period after he died because of Tool.
True.
Yeah, because they had him on his albums and stuff, and they did a tour with him. But it wasn't
Wait,
until like
that was
afterwards where people realized that Tool was there that people started listening to
I
him.
don't know. Most people have gone to like YouTube for comedians now at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
they want to get
YouTube
that Andy
personalities-
Warski, the actual
He's
comedian.
not funny.
He's not a
But what if
comedian.
he,
He's just a moron, and that's
He
why
tried.
he's funny to watch.
He tried and he
Well,
failed.
He is a failed comedian. That's
He's
exactly
a failed
what he is.
comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like Jimmy Dore.
Jimmy Dore's
That's
not
like
funny.
Jimmy Dore.
Yep.
I don't know. Andy isn't as bad as Jimmy Dore on any
Yeah,
level.
that's right. Well, Jimmy Dore's.
Well, that's because Andy's actually a likable guy. Like Andy
Yeah.
Warski seems like someone who would be cool to like go have a beer with or like smoke a joint with.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as he's
like
not trying to be funny.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as he just shuts
Let
up.
me do the funnies, buddy. All right, you just sit
Don't
there
you
and
dare
laugh.
tell a joke.
I also like Tonka Saw and those guys. They're pretty good.
Yeah, I'm kind of bored of them now.
I don't dig them. Nah, I never did.
Yeah, I never did either.
I liked it. I liked the Kumite a lot during Kilroy, but then after that, it just kind of went. meh.
That was its high point for sure.
Mhm. Jamie,
know.
no, we can't hear you, Jamie. Jamie, can't hear you.
I'm looking forward to the blood sports thing they're doing on Saturday, where they're gonna have Jim on, and he's gonna like fuck with like go blood sports in on some like two different people.
Jay, the commies are at you.
Yeah, they're blocking your voice.
Damn commies.
And he's gone.
Damn commies.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
No, you won't.
ban him, Elf.
That's just really rude.
Rude.
Like,
That's
no,
just,
you
like,
won't be back.
really rude.
How do you kick people off Google Hangouts again?
You right click on them or click on
Hey, what?
Don't call my bluff on my own stream, damn it.
No.
Bitch, you won't.
Oh, you just got pwned, mother.
Yeah.
In the boat, baby.
It's your baby in the boat.
In the boat.
That fucking laugh.
Destiny owned Tonka, Ethan.
Oh god, I
Fuck
can't.
off, Ethan.
Destiny.
Just fuck
No.
off.
Destiny is so fucking insufferable. I can't stand it.
Yeah, I agree.
I have to say, Destiny is probably to me like the worst person on the internet.
Yes, he is.
Like,
and
there's nobody
ethical
I
child porn.
dislike
That's all I'm
worse.
gonna say.
And there's people I disagree with more that I like better than him.
Can I just time Ethan out? I'm going to time him out.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want, man. You got a wrench or a spanner.
Yeah,
Fucking little
spanner.
manlet.
Hit
God
him
damn.
with a spanner.
What's a spanner?
What is a
What-
timeout?
A spanner
Yeah.
is what Jay
Yeah.
timed Ethan out with.
Yeah.
A wrench.
Use spanner.
Yeah, wrench.
Oh, is that
But
British?
to be honest, we don't. The only time we use spanner really is when we're talking about someone. So, for example, Ethan is a spanner.
Oh, you guys used wrench now, and you don't say spanner?
I don't know if Ethan likes Destiny. We got problems.
We
Oh,
use
yeah,
it as a derogatory term. So
You know, you want to know how I found out Ethan was on Destiny's server? Because I invited him on a hangout of mine last week, and he comes on and he's like talking to them and like getting arguments from them in his Discord server.
Yeah, he
Right,
does
right.
that quite often.
Cheater.
Hey, Ethan, don't be such a cunt.
Hey, what did he do?
just
haven't
annoyed
read-
me. So I typed him out.
He's sucking manlet cock. It sounds like.
Ooh.
He's been a ballad.
Ethan's the next Destiny. Didn't you know that? He's gonna
Hasn't
do
he?
the
on
jaw
the-
thing that Destiny does. I was gonna try to imitate it, but I can't even do that with my jaw because it's like inhuman. And he unlocks his jaw and it shakes back and forth. And it's like,
He's a snake, sort of.
weird. Yeah,
Did
it's
he
weird. It
join
looks
the
like he's gonna
hangout?
eat a child, like swallow a child whole or something.
Also,
Damn.
Destiny has been having his people on his Reddit flag people's channels down, so fuck Destiny even
Oh,
harder.
yeah, that's that's
Oh
fucked.
yeah.
On the fucking Reddit, they're not even trying to hide it.
Didn't
was
he get his
Destiny's
Twitter
woman
taken away
for?
or something? What happened?
Yeah,
to
he
him?
did.
I think that's shitty. I mean, I don't like him either, but nobody should be shut down from talking. Everybody should be
Agreed.
able to talk.
Agreed.
Can
Don't
you
tell
please
that-
write this message to my government so they can read
Yeah.
Twitter?
Yeah, need it.
Yeah. You know, you
That's
should be able
so
to flag,
stupid.
you know, for violence or child porn or whatever, but that's about it. I mean, if you don't want to watch something, and I know everyone agrees with me, you just block them.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
don't try to make it so everybody else can't watch them.
That easy.
I don't know. Just he's a gigantically toxic piece of shit.
I
That's
tell that to Jay. He's the one who timed out Ethan. He's censoring him.
good.
We're not really censoring Ethan. We're just, giving us a break from Ethan. You just need a break from him every now and then. Yeah.
Got to sit in the naughty chair for a minute.
Think about what he did.
This is our space. Plus, he does his own channel. If he wants to talk, he can go on his own channel and live
that's
stream.
true.
and
Yeah, but
bitch
what he
about it.
does is he
So-
starts up the stream, then just leaves and lets
Yeah,
everyone.
what the fuck was that all about? Going out to the fucking pub midway and leaving a stream on, like.
And then
That's
why
so-
would you have a Christian nut job on there?
You
That's-
should have just played gay porn on his channel.
That would have been good.
I mean, he
That
left.
guy wasn't a Christian.
Yeah.
Nut. He ended up trolling
He was
us.
a troll.
It was
Okay.
so lame. He's like,
For like 2
"Oh,
hours.
guys, I've been trolling you." I was like, "Oh,
All right,
He's,
thanks
oh
for
no no
waiting.
wait I got something to say about that. He says it like it's something he should be proud of. Like wow, it
Yeah.
doesn't take a lot of effort to pretend to be stupid.
over the
Yeah.
internet. Yeah.
I pretended to be stupid, guys. I'm the best. Like, oh well.
Fucking smart. You outsmarted us by being
Golf
dumb.
claps, golf claps all around.
I know. Wow.
Yeah,
you
but you know
idiot.
where those guys were from? They were from Destiny's server. You know
Yeah.
where they got there from Ethan.
Yeah.
Ethan, what a
Who
surprise!
is Destiny?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so out. I don't know.
Good. You don't need to know. You don't want to know.
You
He's
don't
just
want
a
to know who
loser.
Destiny is. Destiny's fucking
He's horrible. He's the worst person on the internet.
Whoa.
Well, no, whoa. Scott,
I don't know.
Scott,
Anita
Scott,
Sarkeesian's pretty bad too.
I think he's worse. I'd rather have Anita Sarkeesian around than Destiny.
Hear that, Ethan?
You hear that, Ethan? Your hero is
The
garbage.
stupidest people make the most fucking money.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Afraid so, yeah.
That's how it works.
That's why we're broke.
Speaking of broke,
Sounds like
PayPal
a
just
excuse.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're all sending money to Devin again because PayPal just confirmed that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin's a bit richer now again.
Good.
Yeah.
Virtue.
Virtue.
Richie, where are you?
Yeah, so everyone is watching. If you're not yet a Patreon of Devin's, go and get that shit sorted.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, and you get a Discord link with your Patreon.
Yep.
I haven't paid
Well,
attention for a while.
You guys are turning my stream into a commercial? What the fuck?
Yeah.
And if you order now,
Yeah.
for a
You get
limited
free
time
Kelly. You get
only,
a free Kelly with your order.
What a
some
creep.
assembly required.
We'll get Kelly to send them a personal phone call or something, but it'll
Yeah.
just be a recorded message.
You'll get a no. Hold on, I'll make a better deal. You'll get a free Kelly GIF, a GIF of Kelly dancing.
Mm. That's so Kelly.
That's so Kelly.
That's so Kelly.
Nah, we just need Amy hula hooping.
There we go. Yeah. That's
Well, Devin wants to melt it down, so
I know. He made me a meme of a hula hoop that said Amy's hula hoop 2017 to 2018.
Why would he want to destroy your
So
hula?
funny.
Doesn't
Well,
he?
she's not going to need it if she's going in the volcano.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
Maybe
Well,
she wants
because-
to go out hula hooping.
No,
Who
it's
knows?
because she's 30 and nobody wants to see a 30-year-old.
Speak for yourself.
Oh, I have
You must like the Mumbai aunties. then.
Mumbai auntie.
Mumbai auntie.
Ethan,
I
you're
jerk off
back.
the Mumbai auntie.
I'm so thankful. This is gonna sound really fucking rude, but like, I'm thankful I'm not that dark. I would just
It's
say
kind of
Rude.
racist.
You can have
Yeah, it's
preferences.
pretty racist.
Racist
well, I'm not
north-
saying that dark women are ugly. I'm just saying I would look bad that
Just
dark.
You know why, Amy? Though it's because of where you live. If you moved over here, you would get a little darker, and then if you moved to
Probably.
like Florida, you would be a lot darker.
Mhm.
But I don't get that dark. I've gone tanning and shit.
Oh yeah,
before.
I get
Mhm.
pretty dark.
I spend hours in the sunlight in summer, right? Like I'll just sit on
Like
the-
late in winter, I'm kind of white now. Like wait till like
Mhm.
halfway through summer, you'll see I'll be a lot darker shade.
Buffy
Yeah.
goes brown.
Yeah, I get more brown. I'm
Even
light
more
brown.
brown.
No honorary white supremacists.
Yeah. According to Tariq Nasheed.
Everybody who isn't black is an honorary white supremacist.
Even black people are.
No. I listened to
Those are coons if they're on our side.
Oh yeah, coons are right.
Yeah, no, I sat through his whole
Justin
thing with
Patterson.
Jared Taylor. It was fascinating.
Hmm.
That was and then he goes on his own Twitter and he's like, "Yeah, I won this," and everyone just fucking taps him on the ass for.
I like that
beating
that
Jared
interview with him and Jesse Lee Patterson. All that was great.
Oh my god. I
Yes,
don't know how anybody handles him talking to him. Like he's just so fucking stupid.
Oh, that dude is so chill.
Are
with
you
him,
talking
too.
about?
Yeah,
but
Jesse Lee.
Jesse
yeah.
Lee Peterson is also kind of stupid, so it's sort of
Yeah.
He is a little bit stupid.
But
It was
Harder kind
retards
of
talking
stupid
to each
than
other. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was
But
like
he's not nearly as retarded as Tariq, though.
No. He's not at all.
Tariq amazes me with how retarded he is. I can't even
Yeah.
believe someone
It's-
thinks like that.
Did you
Like,
say the golden
legitimately.
rule was like
Yeah, do unto others as
As
is
they've
done
done-
to you. Yes.
like what?
I think Tariq is just trolling. He does it for the money.
Yeah,
No,
He
he
is
isn't trolling.
The best troll ever.
No, I think he believes it.
Yeah.
He's completely trolling. Come on, you cannot say these things. You cannot say that Japan is under,
White
under
supremacist
pressure
rule.
of white supremacy and not laugh. And he laughs, and why not? He's getting money out of it.
In that interview with Jamie Lee Peterson, he said that non-white the like brown people were too dumb to fight against the white supremacy or something. I was like, what?
Oh no,
And
yeah,
then-
he does
yeah,
think
it's like
that.
including himself. He's just like, yeah, we're just too dumb to fight back or something. I was like,
I love the look on Jared Taylor's face the whole time during that.
He was just amazed.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was fucking amazing.
Hmm.
Their dicks are weapons of mass destruction. That's what he said. He's like, we could just we know we could destroy every race on the planet because of our like sexual something or other. It was so retarded.
He's talking about
Well,
outbreeding.
we're waiting for you to show up, bro. Bring
Muslims are
it.
way ahead of you.
Yeah.
Muslims are outbreeding people right now.
Yeah, but to Tariq, black people are amazing at every single thing all the time, no matter what.
But he's
We're
right about
kings.
that. I mean, have you seen them? Jeez.
We
they
was
have
kings
degrading-
and shit.
They have generationally degrading genetics because of inbreeding.
I do like what
You
Tariq
sure not
said.
about
White people call
generational
themselves.
welfare?
No, the opposite generational warfare. They have
I liked what Tariq said. White people call themselves. We was porcelain gods and shit.
Porcelain gods.
porcelain gods.
Okay, guys, I gotta get ready to go and get groceries. See, I wrote a list. Like a
Uh,
grown up.
Damn.
Like an adult.
I mean, you know,
If you
you've
keep
got your
telling
phone for
yourself
that,
it,
right?
one day it'll be true.
Yeah, I like writing though. I'm old fashioned, okay?
Yeah, you're old now. Yeah.
I am.
No,
I always liked
I
writing.
I like writing too. I also write my shit.
You're
down.
just saying
Penmanship, like
I
people's
hate it.
penmanship is so fucking ugly, and I like to write just so I can make sure it's always girly and pretty and shit.
I avoid it like the plague because my
Same.
handwriting is ugly.
Oh no.
You gotta practice.
I write a lot too. Yeah, mine is manly and will kick your handwriting's ass.
That's the point.
Mine's
You'll
like
find out
bubbly.
how bad my handwriting is very
Oh well,
soon.
my handwriting.
Yeah,
my
I'm
handwriting-
excited.
My
Look
handwriting
at
will have
that
sex with your handwriting then. Oh, that's pretty good.
Tyson's
Yeah.
nice.
Mm-hmm.
This is English too. You guys can read this.
Yeah,
Oh.
looks like Dutch to me.
Okay,
Looks
guys.
like-
Well, I love you. I'm gonna continue to listen. I might join while I'm walking, but my signal usually sucks, so maybe I'll just hop in to listen to it this way because it kills my battery less.
That's cool.
No.
Okay, love you guys. Bye, ciao.
Bye.
Alex said he can't write. His pen is too big. Sure.
I have to hold it with both hands. So
Why not just get a smaller pen? I don't get it. No, I'm just kidding. I get it.
Okay, so the Jamie show is now over.
no.
Aw.
So it's a no. I thought it's a sausage fest, but I forgot about.
Yeah, but Rogue isn't. She's barely a
Rogue.
girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't have a sausage.
He's got an honorary sausage.
I have an
Yeah.
honorary one. What are you talking about?
Or he's a
She's got
phantom
a
sausage.
silicon
Didn't you
sausage.
see Devin's treehouse?
Yeah, have you
Yeah.
not seen it?
She's barely a girl.
I'm gonna send it to Alex
But
right
being
now on
barely a girl
Discord.
doesn't
Yeah.
mean you have a sausage, all right?
Honorary. It's honorary, like an honorary knighthood.
It's a magical penis.
award you
Yes.
the role of honorary penis bearer.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, if you never use your crevice, then you might as well have a dick.
Yeah, it's just true.
I didn't say I didn't use it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
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 How long will that go for?
Oh.
Scissoring doesn't count though.
Oh.
I don't even know who the fuck really actually scissors.
Yeah, that's weird. I always found that
I
weird.
don't. I have never
Does that
scissored,
work?
and I have
That's
never
weird.
actually wanted to scissor because it looks just stupid.
Stupid.
Like you've got each other's feet in your face and shit. It's like, why would I do this?
Lesbians with a feet fetish.
Can't
Fucking-
see anything. You're just sort of like, you look
they're-
stupid.
The only thing worse than feet are lesbian feet. You don't want those.
Jesus.
Who wants feet in their face?
Alex.
Well, some
check
people,
it.
but
It's
not,
from DMs.
not the normal lesbian.
Not normies.
Yeah, not normies, man.
The normal lesbian.
I've just sent Alex
Yes,
the
yes.
web picture.
I'm already looking at. It's loading.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah,
It's that fast German internet.
And that is literally what this stream is now.
except Rogue. Lol.
She's
What?
barely a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
6 sausages and a fish. And a clam.
Wow.
Doesn't have to be nice. She just seems very adamant about it being true.
Who made
Yep.
this graphic?
Devin did.
Devin.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
The king of the memes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Devin's
Shit.
quick with them.
Who else?
Yeah, he is. What he made that like
Can
I don't even
do.
remember what we were talking about really, and then he pops up with it, and I'm like, that is so cool.
There's another one that's quick with memes. It's really funny with it.
-1. That's pretty quick.
Jay, I'm looking at the nice picture you made for me.
That was a while ago. That
I
was.
almost forgot about.
So did I, to be honest.
What picture is this?
Top secret British German intelligence, mate.
Wait,
Come.
I thought you guys were opponents. You guys were. You're not allies.
They're
There was
Eurocentric,
an
of course they work
alliance.
together.
There was an alliance signed
So
on
am
a
I.
particular document regarding a certain bit of information. If Alex wants to share it, it's up to him. But
Alex, members of the EU, you can't be friends with him.
Oh well, I've got a treaty with Jay, and I'm also a member of the EU. So
yeah, long live the EU, bro.
Yeah.
Long live the E EU.
just let us handle our own borders, and it's all fine.
Exactly.
Gonna join the EU army, James?
Jane, did you call
Jay.
her Jane?
I said,
Jamie. No, because Britain has left the EU. So
The EU army.
yeah, the EU army is coming, bro. They
Are you
want an
gonna-
army.
Are you gonna
I'm
have
waiting
war?
for it. I'm waiting for it. We got drones waiting for your asses.
Yeah,
Like,
because we don't
you
have
make
those.
it over.
We don't
I
have
think,
those.
I think it's
No.
more
We don't have
for the threat of Russia and Turkey and.
I like to see you come over the pond, fuckers.
If there was a war between
1776 will commence again.
It will. And we all have guns. So many guns.
if there
We
was a
have
war-
more guns than before.
Well, you know how we'll solve the issue of Americans having guns, Rogue? With more guns.
Exactly.
arm the teachers.
Damn it, he's on to our winning strategy.
It's a
Actually, no, I don't think how you realize this is me and Tice's strategy is to give all you Americans more guns so then you shoot more of yourselves so then that way we
Yeah.
get it back.
Yes.
I'm
And then
starting to think
everyone's
that-
dead. We can just walk on in and take it.
Mhm.
Take the land that's rightfully ours. Yeah.
Yeah.
If there
Our
was a
royal
war,
destiny.
if there was a war between the
Yes.
EU and Britain, who do you think America would back?
Ooh.
Ooh, interesting question.
Wait, a war between who?
EU
but-
and Britain.
Yeah, but why did the war kick off?
It doesn't matter. Does it matter?
Well, yeah, I think it
They
does.
assassinated the queen.
Maybe
No,
the-
wait, hold
Why
on.
would we,
Who's
though?
fighting who?
the EU against Britain.
EU against Britain. Britain. That's who we support.
I'd be down.
Grandpa.
America
going
would just
with
wait until the
Grandpa.
war was
What
over
about you,
and go
Tice?
take it.
Probably.
Yeah.
But if
and
I
Jay
had to
is
pick, I
asking
would
who
go with
has
Grandpa.
started the war. I'm a
Ty's
little
gonna
bit,
get on a boat and make his way to Bristol to kill Jay himself when the war.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna get on a boat and kill the U.S. myself, just
Oh,
single-handedly using my back.
yeah, you did it, must.
All those shipbuilders.
Yeah, these shipbuilders.
He's gonna run backwards towards the
Put 'em
guys
to
with the
good
guns.
Indeed.
So pop his back.
Yeah,
Jay, and did you really ask who started this war? I'm a little bit shocked and disappointed.
Yeah, I
Who,
did.
who do you think would start?
Who has who
Armies.
who do you think would start this war?
So the Europeans
Freudian
started it.
slip
Okay.
there.
So if the Europeans started it, of course the Americans are going to back us. It depends on what
We
way
have
you
technology.
That's what
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying.
if you guys started it, definitely we're staying with Grandpa. Like, if you were to kill the queen,
Depends, you know.
America would probably be very upset. If
Well,
this
I think the
assassinated
other
queen.
countries in the EU with monarchies would be upset if the EU decided to kill the queen. That would be a bit mental.
Queen, man.
Yeah, I mean, we love the queen. Americans love the royal family.
Not quite sure if the queen is actually, human. Can she die?
Can she die? She's a lizard.
I don't know.
I don't
Well,
think
that's
Is she
I suppose
immortal?
it's that German blood, isn't it, that keeps her going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Autograph something. Yeah, she's
good
very
old-
German.
Well, you know what they say about wars on two fronts.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why
time's a charm.
Well, if the Russians backing up, they'll know how to deal with the cold.
Russia wouldn't get involved. The Muslims would ruin it for the EU.
Oh yeah. Well, we'll just send in all the Muslims. Hey, you want to be an EU citizen? Here's a gun. Go fight the US.
that is actually a good idea. That's a decent
Good
idea.
luck with that one.
Yeah, I mean, and then when you kill all the Muzzies, we'll just go, hey.
TV.
Hey, problem solved.
Yeah.
Sell some pizzas.
And then we'll just shake hands and we'll pretend like nothing ever happened. Take
What's
the
up, Tim? Ethan
Too
said it's
convenient.
now legal to insult the royals in Holland.
What?
Now legal. It's now legal to insult the royals in Holland.
Ethan, it's always been legal to do
Yeah.
it. You can insult the royals. Well, we're not Turkey. Like, it's not like you cannot insult Erdogan like you can't in Turkey. Where, yeah.
Erdogan. Yeah,
Like, really,
they wanted to arrest some German kid and I think a Dutch kid.
No, not even a German kid. It was a German host, show
Comedian.
host, right, Alex?
It was a comedian. It was a law. No, it was a forgotten law. Since 150 years, no one actually cared about this law, and a German comedian just made fun of Erdogan, and some of his lawyers dug up this old law and made a case out of it, and this was just such a bullshit. And
I'll insult whoever the fuck I want to insult.
Yeah.
How about that?
this is so unbelievable because
Ethan saying it was legal. He says it was.
what else do you need to know that Erdogan is an autocrat? He digs up laws, forgotten laws, to sue comedians in other countries. Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with
Yeah, that
him?
is.
I mean,
That's
technically,
what
it
happens
is.
when you don't have a First Amendment.
Yeah, you guys got to chisel that shit in stone and get it done.
Yeah, never change it too. Call it an amendment, but never change it. That'll
Hey,
make
you got us on guns and healthcare, but we get you on that First Amendment.
which is exactly.
Freedom of speech, freedom of
Yeah,
press.
we don't have that here at all. No weekends.
No, I'm not. You certainly practice it, but you got to get that shit carved into stone, Magna Carta style.
we yeah, we actually don't have.
yeah, baby.
Dig up old laws.
Yeah, didn't Tariq mention something about the Dred Scott case when he was talking to fucking Jared Taylor about that's still a law?
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck.
What?
What case?
What? Man, I
Dred
have no
Scott.
idea.
Supreme Court case.
I don't know. I'm not American. I ain't no Yankee.
I ain't no Yankee either.
Yeah, you are to Jay. The Brits think we're all Yankees.
Yeah.
I'm a proud Yankee. Fuck that shit.
Same here. Not so much down south.
Nah.
Damn rebels. Rebel scum.
Bad movie.
What?
What?
Star Wars.
Okay,
Isaac,
boys, and a girl.
Girl.
Hey,
Someone.
boys and girl.
Boys and lesbian.
It was very nice.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it was good to talk to you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
See you soon. I have to go to bed now. I have to get up early in the morning. So
Have a good day at work, man.
yes,
Yeah,
thank
have
you.
Take care,
Have a good
Alex.
day.
Yeah. Have a good night, Alex.
Good night. Bye bye.
Right.
Sleep
Good night,
well.
mein Scheiße.
Mein Scheiße. So what's up in the Netherlands, Tice? How's the weather there?
The weather is basically the same as in the UK, except we don't get any snow.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's just cold. When you look outside, it's like, oh, the weather's nice, just a bit of wind, and then you take your first step outside, and it's like, oh, it's not nice at all. I'm freezing. I went cycling this morning.
When you live in a
with my-
cold place, you don't feel it at first when you go outside. Like you walk, it'll take like maybe like 2-3 minutes. You're like, oh, it's not that bad out here. But after 2-3 minutes, you're like, oh fuck, like why did I come out here?
No, it's
builds
I don't mind the cold at all. I mean, I'll just dress for it. You know,
Yeah,
I prefer cold over sizzling heat.
Yeah, if in extremes, it's tough because you can't. There's only so naked you can get in the summer.
Can't strip further than butt naked. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that's
about
a bit-
Rogue? What are you and Will arguing about in Discord?
Oh,
'Cause
I'm
I
trying to
can't be
tell
fucked
Will
with
that
it.
he's a horrid racist.
Will isn't a racist.
Yes, he is.
Such a
No,
troll.
he's not.
Will is such a troll.
Yeah, you say that, but I highly doubt it.
Yeah, a rogue. We've known Will for quite a while, and he's just a real good troll.
Don't take that bait.
Nice bait, mate.
Nice bite, mate.
Great debate, mate. I rate 8 out of 8.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What's up,
come on.
James?
James is in the house.
Yeah, what up, James? Well, we gotta
What's up?
talk real deep now because James is in the
Yeah.
house.
Easy voice.
Oh.
How about
shit.
Paul? What's the weather there? Did you get snow?
No, it's well, we got a little leftover snow on the ground, but it's been warm, unseasonably
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah, it was
But
warm.
apparently, this storm we have coming, they don't know if it's going to be a rain or snow event. If it's going to be a snow event, it's supposed to be pretty big.
Yeah, they were supposed to get a big rainstorm tomorrow. So I'm guessing for you, it's going to be a little colder, so it might actually be snow.
Yeah, they haven't figured it out yet. It's right on the borderline, which is usually worse because then it's sleet, ice, and freezing rain.
That's the worst.
Freezing rain is brutal.
Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah.
It's almost worse than snow.
Yeah, it's weird going out
I
and seeing
wouldn't-
your car completely encased in ice.
See, I wouldn't know about that ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas,
Texas.
no way.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, you
But
guys
then
should
again,
shoot the snow.
But then again, we don't know
Exactly.
anything about tornadoes.
Neither do I, bro.
There's no tornadoes there.
There's no tornadoes in Texas.
No, none.
None.
We had a tornado
Literally.
last year. It was very weak. The weakest tornado ever.
Yeah, we've had a few weak ones. Freaking
Hmm.
California flips shit if we get any type of tornado.
Yeah. And it's
Like
all
it ripped up a single tree. Holy fuck, tornado!
We never
Basically.
get tornadoes.
Like everything grinds to a halt and it goes on to the emergency and everything is news on every single channel. And they're like, oh, look at this tornado. And it's this tiny little thing that lasts
We
for
get
all of 2
six.
seconds.
If we get 6 inches snow here, then everything is closed.
Oh, if it even snows at all and it lasts on the ground more than 2 seconds, it's the news. Everything's ground to a halt and everybody's like, oh my God, did you hear? It snowed.
Did you guys see? It's not a recent video, but there's this video of Russian trains just plowing through snow like it's not there. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, we got American ones that do that too. It's like, why don't you have one of those? It's a train plow.
Yeah, we should have one of those too. Whenever there's snow here, the other European countries commend our trains, our railway system for being so good. But whenever there's snow, they just they spaz out.
Yeah, see, we got to make shit for the cold because we got to get shit through the Rockies and whatnot. And it gets cold.
Gee. Oh yeah,
So we
Sean,
just
I'm
have
gonna
those
snow
big
it.
ones.
It's yeah, it's still fucking snowing out there.
Damn.
And cold as fuck.
Oh man, you got the big snowstorm. We got nothing.
Yeah, we traded the weather.
This has been such a lame winter.
Yeah, we got a couple good storms up here, but a few days after it warms right up and melts it. But we got the equipment here to deal with lots of snow.
Yeah, we did get two big storms. Well, they weren't that big, but 2 decent storms. But like you said, it was warm the next day, and then they just melted away super fast. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're good with snow too. The plows are out like before it even snows, and they're salting the salt trucks too and stuff.
Yeah.
Wish ours were. Ours are shit.
That's because it's
They
not like
try.
all that
To be
common.
fair, that's not fair. They do try like really well, but
It's
to be
not
fair,
all that common there either. Right? You don't often have huge snowstorms.
No,
Yeah.
not here in
Yeah,
Bristol.
we
Anyway.
have them a couple times a year. So
Yeah, last week we had a day that was 70 degrees. That's never happened here in February before.
That's special.
And I think I heard the first time in history they recorded an above freezing temperature in the winter at the North Pole. That's never happened before either.
Oh, what the fuck?
What?
Yeah, it was like 42 degrees.
Wait, 42 degrees Celsius? Why
No,
wasn't the
Fahrenheit.
Oh, you gotta use the actual.
Yeah, use real measurements, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 11 hectares or whatever the hell.
So it was 174 Kelvin.
Oh, that's really, really, really fucking cold.
Yeah, I know.
It's a negative 100 degrees Celsius.
I don't know numbers. Do I
Yeah,
sound like
Alfie,
I
you
do?
best be masturbating. Wank that
Yeah.
cock.
I'm always wanking 24/7.
Oh, that's what I was hearing in the background.
Yeah.
No, I'm doing something else.
Are you choke wanking yourself? Or
Yeah,
what?
he's
What
choke
is-
wanking.
Yeah, it's got that necktie on.
Yeah.
Someone mail me weed.
Amy!
No,
Hi, I'm here. I'm just listening.
It's time for the Jamie Show.
No, but really, my dick is so big I choked myself on it. That's what just happened.
Oh.
Jeez, Alf. I don't
It
think you should
happens-
put that in
it
your
happens-
mouth.
It happens by accident, you know. I open my mouth, I slip over, and it's like, oh. I didn't know you did yoga, Alf.
Fucking hell.
Hi, Amy.
Oh, nigger.
Oh my god. There goes my channel.
Yeah, I'm flagging this right now.
I'm flagging this as we speak because I don't agree.
Steve Shives is gonna flag me.
I agree.
Fuck Steve Shives.
He's gonna right when he's gonna hover over the flag button, he's gonna say "Deek," and then "Deek" with
Using-
that neck thing that happens. when it
Yeah.
says "Deek."
Yeah.
Well, you do have a disclaimer out.
Using
It does say
sperm.
Alf Penny raw. So
Yeah, it's totally raw.
Yeah, no condoms either.
Yeah,
No, never.
raw dog in it.
Yeah.
And you did get the war kettle on, so phew, EDL scumbag, mate.
Yeah.
I've got some donkey and some dog and
Some
Illuminati
jackass. Get a
I'm a
jackass, a
werewolf.
lesbian. What else we got going on there?
Some Indian.
Oh, we got a video from Amy. Check it out. Alfie, click on
I
that.
wouldn't call that a video. It's more like a slideshow.
Wow, the sun's still up there.
I
You're-
clicked on Tyson.
Yes.
That's
Yeah, the sun is up somewhere in the British Empire. That's
Yeah,
all
click
I'm
on
going
me,
to
Alf.
say.
She's out in a boot.
out oot in a boot.
Oot in a boot.
You
Sorry,
going to
oot in a boot.
I'm going to get groceries.
Yeah.
What's on the menu for tonight?
For
What are
tonight? What do you mean?
what are we having, Amy, for dinner?
What's
Yeah,
for
for
dinner?
real.
Yeah. Oh, a kale shake. For dinner, just a kale shake. I ate like shit yesterday, so I need to calm down on the food today.
Could you get me some chicken?
Just eating kale in a bowl.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna mute because my signal's gonna be shitty, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Listening to
Yeah.
everything you say, every breath you
Lurking.
take. I'm gonna hear it.
Oh, good.
We're all gonna whisper.
Oh god. Yeah. Eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Eh?
Tice, does
Yes.
anyone tell you look like Ron Livingston in your picture, your avatar photo?
No, never. I don't know who that is either. So
Yeah.
that's, hold on, let me Google him.
Mm.
Ron Livingston.
He's the actor from Office Space, Band of Brothers.
Let's see if I agree with that. I can see where you got that from, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have the shipbuilders, but...
Well, I guess
Yeah.
Bloodsport started an hour ago.
Picture of back when I had hair.
They're having that Jewish guy Halsey versus David Duke. That's going to be a shit show. Oh, Worski.
Worski's got David Duke on?
Yeah. I think
it
on
wasn't
JF's channel.
Oh, yeah, I thought Worski couldn't stream.
He can't. They were doing it on JF's channel.
Gotcha.
So we get all the I am not impressed with your performance.
Yeah, I am not impressed with your performance.
David Duke, what a wild character he is.
Public.
Public.
I am so annoyed by just how he can't pronounce some letters. He is troll pronouncing the.
He really took JF on, with him, huh? Like he's always on this show. And
Oh no, he's his co-host now.
Oh, is he? He's officially his co-host.
Mm-hmm.
What happened to that Asian dude?
No, he's around.
He does a lot of behind the scenes stuff now.
He does all. He's their like tech guy now.
What a surprise!
Like a typical Asian.
They're like,
dude is a tech guy.
They're like saying, yeah, everybody thinks you're corny and nobody likes you, so we're gonna replace you with this guy. You do the behind the scenes stuff.
Damn. Savage.
That might be his name. Just damn.
Damn
Martanton.
Damn Quan.
Damn Quan, yeah.
Racist.
Oh my god, not everyone is like that.
Not all.
Hashtag not all.
Yeah, the easiest counter to not all is also but also not none. So it's got to be a number in between those two, and it's more like all.
Yeah. More than none.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Yeah, more than none. Yeah.
I thought you were saying I had brine trucks that don't stink. Well, we had salt trucks, and they don't smell bad. I don't know why. Why would they smell bad?
Yeah, why would salt trucks smell bad?
Yeah, maybe they don't use the same kind of salt. I don't know. But I was telling
Maybe
them
they
they
stick the
they
salt in
spray
their
way
ass
too much of it sometimes, and it fucks up your shoes because they get jammed into your like sole and shit. And they're huge.
yeah.
They're like these huge chunks of fucking salt, and they're like sharp too sometimes.
Oh yeah, we have over here. They actually first
They're kinda-
grinded down.
They're kind of pinkish, especially when you compile them. Like if there's a pile of it. they're,
Yeah,
like,
it's probably just cooked up seawater.
Mm.
That's because sea salt will look like that, like pinkish.
Yeah.
And that makes sense. Also, you saying that that it looks like rocks, but it doesn't make any sense because if you grind it down and increase the surface area, it's going to be way more effective.
Yeah, some of it's really grounded down, and then there's large chunks within it too.
Okay, yeah.
It's like they don't do it. They don't go all the way with it. They don't bother to like do it twice or something to get it really powdered down.
Yeah.
So they keep the large chunks in there.
Too lazy.
And they spread way too much of it, so there's large chunks everywhere. There's like piles of it in some places.
Yeah, just for the next time it snows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just in case. fucks up the pavement too. Like pavement doesn't last very long.
Really?
Yeah, with
is
snow and salt
sort of
and
chemical reaction or what?
I don't know. I don't know what it causes it. We redo our pavement like every couple of years. They go around.
Oh, I didn't know the SPLC was working with Discord too. What the fuck?
Bum bum bum.
What?
Discord is purging alt-right, white nationalists, and hateful servers. Polygon.com.
Oh, I
Yeah.
truly hope they're not going after
I'm not gonna take that as true. If Polygon making the article, if you can find another article besides Polygon,
I got him though.
maybe I'll believe it. But fuck Polygon.
Yeah, fuck them.
They do a lot of fake news, and I don't mean Trump style fake news, but like actual fake.
Actual, yeah.
Yeah, like actual
Actual
non-reliable source.
Yeah, like Bristol
At all.
Post fake news.
Bristol Post fake news.
Am I banned
Bristol
from
Post,
Israel?
Fake news.
Fake news. Fake
Fake
news.
news. Fake news.
Fake news.
It said the brine truck spray a saltwater super saturate.
Yeah, that stuff gets everywhere too.
Yeah.
And if you're on the road and you run out of wiper fluid and you've got that shit on your windshield, you are driving blind.
You know what else they do here is they beat the shit out of cars.
Yeah,
Because we have really narrow streets. So when the trucks come around, they're like shooting out the salt, and those huge chunks hit the side of the cars. All you hear is da, 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 like,
shit.
Yeah, it leaves little dents in your car.
Do people ever sue for that, or do
No, you can't.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
like too bad.
Sucks to be you. Oh, you got a new
Yeah.
Lambo. It's snowing, Mitch.
But it is worse to have those streets be snowy and icy because they're really narrow streets.
That's true.
And
That's
hilly.
probably
You
a good
have a lot of
counter. Yeah.
things, too.
Plow drivers are very aggressive too. They will not give you right away. If there's a snowstorm, they're coming through. You better dodge them.
Also,
makes sense.
Twitter's YouTube's Twitter is a fucking joke.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Who's
I
got their
saw
hands on that account? I've been seeing that too.
You're following us though.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I saw that today. Yeah, everybody's posting it. Funny.
Yeah.
Like, for fuck's sake.
Why do I get the impression that the person that responded with that for YouTube has purple hair?
Yes,
Because
either
they
purple or
probably
red.
do.
Yeah, no, pick a color.
Oh, so Kyle, did you ever finish that SJW class you were taking?
Well, I finished that one, and now I'm in another one.
Oh, and now you're in another one. Oh, shit.
Why?
Is that's mandatory too? How many classes do you have to take?
A couple.
A couple.
I hate it. It makes
Yeah,
me
it
want
sucks.
to.
What's the name of the course?
The one last year was like diversity in education, and this one is Mexican Americans in the Southwest.
Well,
Why is there a specific course about that?
And these are required courses?
Oh yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I
weird.
know. Tell me about it. I'm also the only white person in the class, so it's magical for
shit.
me. So a bunch of Latino kids all speak Spanish until the teacher comes in, and I'm just sitting there on my phone because I'm like, I want to be anywhere else but fucking here.
I want to be else, but fucking here.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
Or it depends. Are there any
Yeah,
Latinas
I
in
mean,
it?
my pinned tweet on Twitter is still fucking the picture of when they played the Young Turks in my class last semester.
Oh, what the fuck? And they were actually agreeing with them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's educational material. The Young Turks.
It was a shank, man. It was straight up shank, and I was just losing my shit in the class. I couldn't even fucking believe it.
Yeah, gross.
Tell me about it. That's what I get for deciding, oh, I'm gonna be an ESL teacher. Oh yeah, great choice. Laced
Yeah.
with social justice around every turn.
Yeah, luckily I'm going to be a biology and math teacher, so all I'm going to deal in is facts. I mean, what I am going to get though is I'm going to teach evolution, of course, and maybe the odd.
It's okay.
Student who asks some question.
Well, the Bible says.
I'm not teaching in America anyway, so I could give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach in Japan.
Oh
yeah.
Kailu-san.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, it's gonna be Kailu Senpai, right? Because you're a teacher.
Kairu Sensei. Senpai is
Sensei.
upper.
Yeah, sensei. Yeah, that's the word.
Senpai is upperclassman.
Ah.
Yeah. That's what you want That's what you want the girls to call you. Oh, senpai.
If you're doing it right, if you're teaching all the right things.
Yeah. Also, Japan does not fuck with that social justice crap, so
Yeah, I love
it's good.
that.
I know. That's one of my favorite
They don't-
countries on earth.
They just don't understand it. They're like, what?
They're like, what? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Why?
Why? Let's look at the facts. But why are you? Your
And then
feelings?
China's the complete opposite to that. They're all like, they'll tell you everything to your face, straight up.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and they don't find anything weird about it. They're like, yeah, okay, you're fat. All right.
Yeah, maybe you should stop being fat.
Yeah, basically.
How you get so fat?
What up, Al's roommate?
Nah, yeah, you can't hear you.
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Now I'm convinced he's going to murder you, Alf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That laugh.
There it is again.
You might not survive the night.
Yeah.
Hell, if you die, I just want you to know I'm taking our stuff.
I'm taking our stuff.
What stuff? I have no stuff.
It's like every Chinese place you order from, you go, let me get.
Oh, I can't wait till I get to work on that YouTube channel this weekend.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, what's up? Can you hear the street noises? Is it loud?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it sounds
can
like
hear
it's
it.
raining too.
It does sound like it's raining.
Yes.
Is it raining?
I'm
No, you
walking.
don't have to mute. It's not
You
that
don't have
loud.
to mute me. That's fine.
No, I can hear it, but it's not loud at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Sometimes I forget you guys are assholes and make jokes.
Oh, how could you forget that?
What to have you today, man?
I can't hear because of this thing.
It's sunny here, but it's cold. I should have worn
oh, yeah.
gloves. My hands are freezing.
Was it like 4 o'clock over there?
Oh,
Four-
no.
Oh no, almost 5.
Put them in your shirt.
Amy, you gotta invest in some leather gloves. Those are the shit.
Just
Yeah, I
put
should.
them in your shirt. Put your hands in your shirt and you'll
I
be warm.
can't because I'm wearing my, like a zip-up turtleneck thing.
Oh.
I'm wearing 2 jackets.
She.
I can't count right now.
2 plus 2
Can
is
I
4.
tell you something? Going grocery shopping high is like my favorite thing in the world. I love it.
Make
It's
sure
so
you
fun.
don't get the munchies and come home with all kinds of random food.
No,
That's
no,
like the
no.
best thing
Way
you
too
can
much money.
do.
I don't have that problem.
Too
Go.
expensive.
You always got to go munchie adventuring when you're high.
No.
I don't get. Yeah, I'm
I
opposite.
feel like
of that.
that's real bad for your.
Yeah, I don't get the munchies.
I'm a 5'11" and a $150. I can eat whatever the fuck I
Soar's
want.
high.
Yeah. Okay, you can.
I get the
We're not all that lucky.
I get the reverse. I don't want to eat when I'm stoned.
Oh.
Yeah,
Absolutely ridiculous.
Munchies.
I'm the same.
Even if I'm hungry, I'll be hungry and I smoke, and then I don't want to eat. Like no, it's like I feel lazy and like I don't even want to go through a process of chewing stuff.
Jeez.
Let's just say, like, for me, eating isn't the first thing I think of when I get
Bodies.
high. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
okay,
we know
what
where you're
should
with
I
that.
get done? What should I get done? Okay, I'll do this, and then I do it.
I like playing video games when I'm stoned.
Yeah, that's fine.
Video
That's
games.
fine.
Yeah.
Video game. Yeah, Amy. You know what? You should get done. Reply to WhatsApp. Jeez.
Sorry, I haven't actually been there.
Yeah,
much
no
today.
worries. No worries. No worries.
You know I do shit in real life too, right? I'm really bad at messaging, actually.
Well, so am I.
I try my best.
That's why I'm harassing you so much.
Wait, people do stuff in real life? Are you serious?
I don't
No.
even need to explain that. They get it, but like, you know.
You know.
My policy is this: if it's a text, it's something I can push off till later. If it's an emergency, you can call me.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's a good policy.
Because nobody likes calling anybody. If they're sending a text, you're sending it not like. I don't send text expecting to get a response.
Yeah, I whenever I need someone quick, I just call them, and that's pretty much never. And
Yeah. I've never been good with phones. But I know people who hate when you text them, and they'll call you right after you text them.
Yeah.
Every
Just like,
time.
why are you texting me?
Yeah, and I
but-
will just not pick up and then reply
You know
with
what?
another text.
Yeah.
I'm going to call all of you at some point. You're all going to expect a random call off of me.
I won't answer.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm gonna do it too.
Sweet. It's
And
gonna
I
be
know
the
I
most.
Oh my
expect
God,
there's
thank
one,
God there's,
2,
like-
3, 4 people in here. 5 people.
No.
I love how you can just use your
can
data
only
now
do
to call
2.
people across the world because, like,
I know,
long
right?
distance is so fucking expensive.
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I remember when I was a kid and we
Paul,
called.
you got to get WhatsApp, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, WhatsApp. That
WhatsApp.
thing.
It's awesome.
Well, why haven't we made a group on WhatsApp yet? We should do that.
Oh my God. You know
Oh,
what?
yeah.
I'm going to do that right now.
Yeah, good
Cool.
call.
Brilliant.
That's so
Put
gay.
my ass in there. Because
me
you're
in.
gay.
Because you're gay.
Okay. Well,
Because you're gay.
because it's people's phone numbers and whatnot, I'm only going to put people in here whose consent. So obviously,
Yes.
Amy.
You have my consent.
Yeah.
Sean's dad.
You have my consent.
You have my sword.
Depends on what your definition of consent is.
No!
Laurel's Christ should have known that.
Yeah, you have my consent.
Well, you don't have WhatsApp yet, Paul. Get WhatsApp, and then you can.
My God.
Get
Yeah.
your phone out, Grandpa.
Don't
go
do it,
to the
Paul.
app store.
You damn kids.
Yeah, don't get sucked into these children's games.
Children's games. Shut up.
Get off my lawn, for Christ's sakes.
It's like having a really young girlfriend. She always wants to go running and hiking, and you're just like, ugh.
Now do I have to
Oh
use
my god, I
keyboard for
love
this?
that shit.
Like, please. I'm
Say that
old and
again,
tired. I just want to rest.
And fuck.
I just want to rest. I can't. That's it. I didn't know I had to go somewhere to have sex with you. Like, can we just stay here and do it? Like, I have to go hiking?
This wasn't in the contract. Jeez.
Yeah, this was in the contract, man. I thought we was just gonna do it. I had to go hiking with you and fucking skydiving or some stupid shit like that. Like, fuck.
Gotta be active. Fuck.
Yeah, with my pelvis.
Yeah, pelvic pounding.
Yeah. And then we can use our thumbs and play video games. Maybe do
There you
some-
go, guys. Those of you
yeah.
that have WhatsApp are in.
Thank you.
Thanks. Phone.
I can't see shit right now because the sun is really bright and my screen brightness is down. But thank you. I saw something.
Scum fucks.
Who's that
Scum.
weird? Who's that weird number? Oh, that's Rogue.
Yeah.
Oh. She has a weird number.
Yeah. Even her number's weird.
Her
Talking
nu-
about my number's perfectly normal. What's wrong with my number? It's
Uh,
gay.
Yeah, I was gonna
My
say,
number's gay?
Because it's gay.
her
Are
number-
you assuming my number's gender? I'll
Well,
have
you
you know that my numbers are non-binary.
You gotta non-binary.
Oh, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Blocks the body, Rob. Blocks the body.
Blocks the body of
number.
numbers and binary numbers.
Yeah.
Blocks the binary body.
Don't blocks things, man.
Mathematical
Blocks the body. Blocks the body.
Exactly. That's my jam.
Yeah. Fab and game and blocks the body.
box the body.
Is someone good at remixing or whatever? We should definitely make a song.
Yeah,
like
we can probably do it.
there should be one scumfuck around, right? Dude who knows how to do that.
I'm actually thinking of doing that.
Yeah.
Trying to make mixes like that.
Working out, just working
Yeah, I
on
was
it with
watching the
Audacity
shit
or
that
whatever.
Devin was doing on Tariq, and I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh man, he says some funny shit in this. The shit he says about melanin, I was thinking of making like a hip hop beat and just like melanin, pum, 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 melanin, pum, 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 melanin. I was like, oh shit, I should try that. Try my hands at that.
Yeah, Sean, you could probably do that, right? You know how to
Yeah,
work
Sean
with music stuff. Yeah.
I made that video for Amy, and that came out kind of good.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Sean first
That
has to
birthday video.
finish the other video with a because
Yeah.
you're gay.
Okay.
Because you're gay.
Because
put it
you're
on,
gay.
Chris, put it on BitChute. I don't know if you saw
You
it.
fuckity fucker.
Sean's gonna use that in one of his music videos. Because
should,
you're
that's
gay,
funny.
and it'll fit in perfectly.
Perfect.
Perfect. But he still has to finish that shit first.
So, Paul, what's on the project mind for you next? You willing to
Project?
share? Yeah, what's your next project?
You mean video wise?
Yeah.
I've got like 3 I'm working on. currently.
Oh yeah, thanks for the reminder.
James told me to make.
Oh, that one's kind of on the back shelf, Amy. That one that you were. So yes, that's coming soon, but no worries.
Okay.
And
I
they
need to
say,
get my eyebrows done. I'm sorry. That's the only problem right now.
well,
They're woolly bears.
Little caterpillars.
They need to be weed whacked.
Gotta get in there,
You
man.
don't understand the struggle. You don't understand the struggle of like Indian jeans and
I don't
eyebrows.
understand the struggle of being a cute brown girl from Vancouver.
Right now, I'm the cute little woolly bear. Hairy woolly bears.
Jesus.
Paul, you play any bluegrass?
I gotta. I used to do some rockabilly stuff. I was a big fan of Chet Atkins, but I was, his good buddy Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits. I mean, a lot of that finger picking shit I started getting into. And, yeah, I played a little bit of everything. I used to be in rock bands and stuff. But
Rock and roll bands.
rock and roll bands. Good times. I was always serious about getting good. I didn't want to be a superstar or anything. I just always liked playing. But getting other musicians that are, on the same page, they just want to drink and get chicks and suck at playing their instruments.
Oh my god, there's more to life than just girls, you guys.
No, there isn't.
Not you guys, but whoever, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
We don't know what you mean.
Elaborate.
You guys aren't obsessed with getting things done simply for girls. You understand?
Oh yeah. That is a driving force in a lot of things, though. But yeah, that's when things
You
aren't as good.
understand it? I totally get it. Obviously, it's just how nature built it, right?
Yeah, it works. I mean, it leads us to advance because guys do things to impress women, right?
Yeah, that is the craziest thing about it.
Yeah.
That's another good thing about maturity. You understand these things and don't let them control your behavior.
Yeah, true. Unless you're an imbecile.
I'm at
Yeah.
the store, man. Hey, imbecile and moron used to be actual scientific jargon
Yeah.
for like
Yep.
people of a certain level of intelligence.
Yeah. There was a scale, actually. Yeah, there was stupid, moron, imbecile, idiot.
Yeah.
Different scales of
Imbecile
how
too.
dumb you were.
Yeah, like I was listening to Waking Up with Siddhartha Mukherjee. He's like one of the leading geneticists in the world. And him and Sam Harris were talking about some shit. And I was like, oh, hey, I didn't know that.
It's the same. It's the same word in Spanish, just pronounced differently. Imbecile.
Yeah, it's the same in Dutch. Imbecile.
Yeah, minus the e at the end. Yeah, basically.
All right.
The way we just have the e right after the I.
No worries, mate. Take it easy.
We don't even have that.
Later, Kyle.
All right.
Kyle.
Thank
you.
Have a good one, guys.
Oh
Take
my
care.
god, if that
Bye-bye.
gets loud, just tell me. I'll mute.
No, mate, you're perfectly fine.
Alright. I'm heading into the store.
Oh, cuckoo.
I could just imagine the people walking around Amy being like, "What's the?"
I have the biggest smile on my face right now.
Why is
Yeah.
Sean saying
Oh,
there's more to
you're
life
cute
than
when you
books?
smile.
Thanks.
More to life than books, eh?
I hear it's a good look.
What?
Your smiling is
Oh.
a good
Yes, it is for sure. It's a good look.
It's a good look,
look.
eh?
Bum, bum.
It's a good look, eh?
Good
Eh?
look.
Gay?
But Amy, you say hey. You don't say a. You say hey.
I do say hey.
Yeah, that's a different one.
Hey.
Eh?
Good
Just
day.
the way they say it is
It's
funny.
so dorky. I can't
Yeah,
even like. It's just so dorky.
Go play some hockey,
Yo, hoser.
What are you doing, eh?
eh? Yeah, what you doing, eh? So weird.
Guys, this is a crisis moment. They don't have my lip gloss. At the store.
That's
Oh,
it.
no.
Throw a fit. Starts throwing stuff across the
Oh my
store.
god.
Just throw a total
Have a
fit.
temper tantrum.
Yeah, yell and be like, ah! Throw shit all over
Can
the
you
place.
imagine being a 30-year-old and like having a
Throwing
temper
tantrums.
tantrum?
Yeah.
People do that. They do that.
Yeah, I've seen people do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, knock over the shelf and accuse them of being racist.
Yeah,
I've seen people-
exactly.
I've seen people throw themselves on the floor and yell.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, throw themselves on the floor and be like, ah, waving their arms around. Shit like
Wait, how
that.
I do it?
Hey! Like, bitch, you're like 40. Get the fuck off the floor.
What's gone wrong in your life that has led you here?
Trying to sound about the Smiths.
There are some really entitled people out there in the world right now who think it's okay to behave like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if your meal is undercooked, you don't need to make a scene. Sometimes people
Yeah,
fuck
exactly.
up. You could just be like, hey, sorry, like this is cold, I can't eat it. All right, no problem, sir, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll get you a new one. Should be that easy. But no, people have to throw a fit.
About nothing either. You're wasting your time being upset over what? Undercooked steak.
People are
that's
sick.
eaten, you know,
I think-
on accident.
I think people are tired of working hard and they just want to like sue somebody for money.
I was
That's
just
what I
gonna,
think.
Oh, yeah,
I was
especially
just
in
gonna
America.
say, in my experience, it seems it goes hand in hand with that sense of entitlement. That those
Mhm.
very
Yeah.
same people are also very lazy people.
Yep.
That's just been my
Don't want to do it
experience,
anymore.
intellectually and in every other
Doing
way.
is a big thing in the U.S. too.
You know what I find funny? I also find funny how people think that like CEOs of companies don't have to work hard to make money.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they never spend like days upon days in the office.
Mm-hmm.
Like the reason most like
Live
insanely
in
rich
the
people are that
office.
rich, yeah, is just because like they're obsessed with it. That's what
Yeah.
they got obsessed with, making money. So that's what they're doing.
Even in their off time, they're hanging around with everyone that they do business
To
with.
try and make money.
Exactly.
So their
Networking.
entire world is making money. If you divert that much of your attention to one thing, you're going to get a lot of it.
Mhm.
That's just how it works.
I totally walked by the shampoo section and I totally need shampoo. Thanks, guys.
I'll go back and get some shampoo, dummy.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Da-dun, da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da-da.
What if I don't want it locked, Alex? Think of that.
Oh, yeah, exactly, Alex.
Oh, you can hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my cousin yelling at his buddy.
Tell him to stop being gay.
Because you're
playing Rogue.
Hey, Josh. Josh.
What?
They say
Yeah.
you're gay.
Why?
I don't know. They just say you're gay. They're just saying gay over and over at you.
Because you're gay.
So
Why?
weird. So weird.
They're saying you're gay. Why? Because you're gay.
Because
What do you want?
Ray posted a good posting. So in the coming years, it will be weird to read headlines "Suicide by Teacher" and have it not mean a teacher killed themselves. It will be a troubled student using the new version of "Suicide by Cop."
Yeah.
Yep,
I
there
think
we go.
Amy's trying to laugh, but it's not
Yeah.
really.
Aliens got her. The aliens.
Yeah, she's being abducted from the store.
Oh no, the alien. We gotta call Red Guy. He'll know what to do.
Yes.
No, I think it's just commies.
Damn commies.
The commies are coming. Oh.
Oh my god, people just let their kids scream and cry in here. It's like,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The store all the time.
Really?
Really?
I have to like, I'm gonna go around it because it's very loud and obnoxious.
Yeah, that kid is flipping out.
Yeah, right.
That's what I'm talking about. I bet they're 30 years old.
Oh my god.
They're upset that lip gloss wasn't there either.
Yeah.
Go join in, Amy. Be like, yeah, this is bullshit.
Now that would be something I'd love to
I
see.
know, right?
A kid
And you
joining
just
a
join
tantrum and an
in.
adult joins in. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, flash forward 10 years, that kid will be doing that, but he'll be shouting racist.
Yeah, oh,
Misogyny
yeah,
is-
wow. Good one, Paul.
Same kid.
Same
That's where
kid,
they
yeah.
come from.
Only with like a half-shaved head and purple hair.
Yeah, little on the pudgy side.
And, yeah, a little pudgy side.
Play like this is the fucking Hunger Games or some bullshit.
The Hunger Games. Okay.
I haven't
What
seen
are
that
you
movie.
playing?
Battle Royale was way better.
Josh, what are you playing?
Rainbow Six.
Ah.
Okay.
And we're playing casual, and these people are playing like it's fucking goddamn ranked, like their rank depends on it. Fucking
Damn, bad day.
Holy shit.
They better have Kale here today, or otherwise I'm gonna be as hype as he is right now.
Yeah. Oh shit. God damn it.
You know what Rainbow Six is?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. It's basically PUBG, like
I'm
it's a
good, thanks.
first-person shooter.
It's nothing like PUBG.
Okay, they don't know a lot about games. It's very similar. They're shooting.
So
and
you're trying
shit.
to trick us by giving us
No.
false information?
No,
Bad
it's not. It is the same thing.
Is it
Fortnite?
Deep Dyke is no longer reliable.
I don't appreciate
Oh, there
your
is not more strategy to that. No, there isn't. You're just in an airplane
Oh my
trying
God.
to save the hostages or not.
This is where the stream goes in a totally different direction.
Yes, there's not more strategy
The
in
next,
that. That is so
next 2.5 hours.
This requires a lot of map knowledge.
Oh, map knowledge. That is required for every FPS. Map knowledge. Oh my God.
Knowing where you can shoot through walls.
Really? Really?
Knowing which floors you can shoot through.
Really? Like which floors have good loot in PUBG?
Bro, you gonna let him disrespect you like that?
Yeah.
Paul's trying to get
Oh,
some
randomized. Yeah, it's randomized in that game too.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I know
Calling you a
exactly what
liar.
I'm talking about. Why don't you go suck
Why
it?
don't you go suck a dick? That's the best insult for a lesbian. I love it.
Choke him with a dildo, bro.
Oh my
I should do that.
That was so
Behind-
funny.
You sneak up behind him with a dildo.
Yeah, that was like
Rainbow Six.
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, where the guy gets beaten to death with a 12-inch gel dong.
It's not. No, that it's not a pew pew game. It is very similar to
pew
PUBG.
game.
It's full of crap.
It's not similar. The only thing this and PUBG have in common are their guns. And
Oh my god.
That is the whole thing. Guns and shooting people is the whole thing.
Oh my god. Don't take that shit, Rogue. Come on.
Yeah, get your gun, Rogue.
It's just
Whoa, whoa,
different
whoa.
ways of pitting two
Not
teams
even
to
joke
kill
here.
each other. The same thing.
Have a gel dong fight.
See, you're missing these arguments. This happens all the time. You just don't hear it because they're pushed to talk.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I never did.
You know how you can solve these arguments, bro?
With a gun.
With a gun.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I started moving up the steps is when he ran over and started just watching the door. Before then, he was watching some other angle.
He's watching his angles.
No angles.
Yeah, he's watching all the angles.
The angles in the outfield.
Yep. Those angles.
You know what I've gotten really good at? Picking good fruit. Like I pick the best apples. The best apples
The best.
of all time.
These people are really smart people. They tell me I picked the best.
Apples.
They're huge.
They're huge. Huge. They're the best.
Oh my god, they have mangoes.
Oh, yeah,
no.
get mangoes. Yeah, look for the
Yeah,
golden
get
mangoes if
those.
they have those. Those are even better.
Fruit.
Look at this.
I love fruit.
Look at this tweet.
What does it say? I can't
Holy
see.
fuck.
Look at that thing. It's fucking enormous.
Yeah.
It's like a super giant fucking hamburger, and then they put yes. Can I get a Diet Coke with it?
You see that at the movies all the time. People get buckets of buttered popcorn and candy bars and a Diet Coke.
And a Diet Coke, yeah.
I'm watching my weight.
I'll take the Big Mac, no, the double Big Macs, the large fries, but make it a Diet Coke.
Hey, Alfie, guess what?
What?
These mangoes are a product of Peru.
You got the good shit. You got the good shit out there.
I got that good shit.
Damn right. Now you can have a taste of me.
Oh!
Yeah, baby, eat my mango.
Grown with love.
Get them juices all over your face.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the only way to eat, yo.
Yeah, that's the only way to eat.
Get down. Get down.
You know.
I'm waiting for watermelon season. God damn, I love watermelons.
Yeah, watermelon.
I'm
a cantaloupe. I'm a cantaloupe.
Wow, Rogue, that's very black of you.
I know, right?
Hey, I'm a cantaloupe fan.
Are you appropriating their culture, Rogue?
Yes, I am appropriating it hardcore because I fucking love watermelon. And they're not going to take my watermelon back either.
No.
I will continue to eat watermelon.
Good. Good for you.
I'll eat pineapple.
Is the war kettle still with us?
I got another
War kettle.
War kettle, you there? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe we lost him.
I got another tweet for you guys. Amy, have you ever seen Ghostbusters?
Yes, I have. But I can't look at chat right now.
Okay, well, you know the guy that Bill Murray says has no dick?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Bill Murray. Oh, there he is.
What the fuck? Mike sucks sometimes.
Have you been talking this entire time?
Yeah, well, I haven't heard from you in a long time.
I did say some things. I thought I just wasn't being funny, so.
No, you, man.
No, Jay, you're always funny, man.
Poor Jay.
I appreciate the boost of confidence, guys. I also said that Sarah Hatch is about, so watch out.
Thanks.
Oh.
Oh.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh.
Hi, Sarah.
Oh.
So, what do you
I
guys?
just got some kiwis, motherfuckers.
So, are you guys excited that
Kiwis.
McDonald's has? Are you guys excited that McDonald's has Szechuan sauce back?
No, because I don't
They
care.
do?
I'm with Jay.
As of February 26th.
All I care about is that McDonald's delivers.
McDonald's delivers? Not here.
Yeah, mate. It's awesome.
I remember back in the day they used to have McDonald's Expresses, and they were like mini McDonald's, and they would deliver, but they only had like half the menu.
What?
Yeah, they were really small little McDonald's. You can go.
Remember when they used to have pizza?
No, they never had
You
pizza.
remember?
Here. No, they never had pizza here.
Oh, they had pizza here, and it was really good. Like a
Really?
single person pizza. It was so good.
There was a time here when Burger King would bring the food to your seat, and they gave you popcorn before every meal. Like you place the order, and they give you like a bag of popcorn, and then you go sit down with a number, and they come and bring you your tray of food to eat.
That's
They did that for a
Salt
little
on
while. but it
watermelon is an abomination.
Salt on watermelon? Why would
What?
Who's putting salt on watermelon?
White
Indian people do that, yo.
What the fuck? That's
Yo.
mental.
What is
Indian
this
people
that
do
Sarah's saying? Mangoes
Mexicans do
with tajin? What's tajin?
It's a Mexican thing.
Oh yeah.
It's like
I
a
don't-
little spicy thing. Little
I don't think I
spice
can-
mix.
I probably can't get that here. Maybe if I go to
Nah,
the,
it's like definitely
maybe if I go to the Spanish market and go to the Mexican section. They
yeah,
have,
they'll
like-
probably have it
yeah.
there.
Yeah, they have them separated by like like I can go to the Peru section and get Peru products.
You got to keep them separated.
Yeah, you got to keep them separated.
Yeah, my mom and my grandma like it. But I hate it. I'm like, why the fuck would you put salt on watermelon?
You got to keep them separated. Salt on apples is good.
I only like salt on avocados. That's probably the only.
Yeah,
thing I put
salt on avocados.
Yeah, salt and onions on avocados. That's fucking awesome. Don't need anything else with it.
Yeah, just a little bit of salt on it. It's fucking delicious.
Dressed like Captain Crunch dancing on car in front of the courthouse.
What's this about Captain Crunch dancing on cars in front of the courthouse? What the hell am I missing?
Like half covered. The funny thing is, I can't eat. I could barely hear it because the headphones out.
Robot Amy.
I love Captain Crunch.
Robot Jamie.
Nah, I like Fruit Loops.
I'm not a big cereal person, but when I was, I liked Frosted Flakes a lot. Those I was good.
Fruit Loops.
I love
All right.
cereal. Cereal is my favorite food.
Yeah, I don't like cereal. Well, I don't like milk, so it's like.
Yeah, I don't like
am
milk
with
either.
Alf.
So I'd
Also,
rather-
Jamie,
Not a big fan of cereal.
check
Yeah.
out what I posted on Instagram, mate.
All right.
Instagram.
We will do.
Instagram.
My phone is in my pocket right now. But I will check in.
Are we near your
I haven't
butt
even
or
been
your
looking at chat.
boob?
You're in my pocket like a decent human being. For once.
Jeez, I want to rest against your boobs.
Nice.
Ginger, because I'm gonna have a kale shake when
How
I'm
much?
back.
How much would you charge Tice for that?
For what?
For him to rest on your boobs?
Charge?
That's how I like it.
Someone said you were the town whore.
That's the correct
Yeah,
answer, Amy.
Devin. So rude. God.
No, it was Joe. You making fun of that?
I know, Joe is the originator, but in my birthday video, Devin was like,
Yeah.
it's time to talk about you.
What was he calling them?
How you're the town whore.
The town boys or something? I forgot what he was calling them. The townies or town boys? I forgot what he
I
called
don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a while. That was funny though.
It's every day, bro.
Oh, and then he was telling
Every
somebody,
day.
was it like Anthony, to like make his wife squirt or something? We're like,
Oh my God,
like
ew.
what? It's like,
We
oh,
need
my
to
God,
get
who's
together
this guy?
and watch that again.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
stream. We should do it.
I'll be
Maybe we
down
can
for that.
maybe we can
Really funny.
OBS it and live stream our reaction to it.
We should.
A live reaction to watching it.
So
again.
funny.
The first annual Joe off.
Yeah.
Just marathon a bunch of Joe stuff.
Oh, but that pan kill he got like a week ago was pretty sweet.
Pan kill.
I know. Him fucking being racist too, yo. King Chong. Get over here, King Chong.
Oh, that's what Devin made about that was hilarious.
Oh, it's fucking so funny, man. I can't believe he actually did it. I thought for sure Ching Chong was gonna shoot him, and then he dies, and I'm like, what?
John was gonna shoot him. You mean Charlie?
All right, I got all the vegetables on my list.
What vegetables did you get? Tell us
Got
what you
kale,
did.
spinach, baby carrots, cucumber, got 2 tomatoes, ginger, and I got red onion.
I don't think so.
All sounds good.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. And I
How
got
long till
apples and a
dinner's
bag
ready,
of
mate?
avocados and mango
Oh,
and kiwi. Probably a
avocados.
couple hours. Yeah, I love avocado. That's my shit.
I'll get on the
Now I
next
need to
red
get
eye then.
some- Yeah. Make you healthy ass dinner.
I love how Paul was the only one in here that got that reference. I heard you giggle.
Red eye. I
there,
understood
mate.
what red eye was.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
So what did you get?
I need
What
to
you
get some
get?
eggs. I got so far. I got 6 apples. I got a bag of
Ooh.
avocados.
Oh,
nice.
I got 2 mangoes.
Whoa.
I got 3 kiwi.
We already knew you had 2 mangoes.
Yeah, right. Dun, 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 dun. And then veggies. I got kale, spinach, baby carrots, cucumber, red onion, tomatoes, and ginger.
I like it.
I'm gonna go get
I like
some eggs.
Yeah, I get turned on by groceries.
I know, right?
Damn
Almond
groceries.
milk,
Milk. Oh.
almond milk, and coconut milk.
Almond milk. Coconut
Yeah,
milk.
Oh, full fat milk, mate. What
Nice.
you doing?
I want to see. Can you explain to us how
Embrace
you,
life, Amy. That's all I want from you is for you to embrace it more, and you're letting me down, mate.
Can you
Is Sarah Hatcher's mango stuff true?
Start with milk, mate.
What is this about?
I wouldn't know. Hold on, let me.
Degenerate
Can you
behavior.
describe how you handle those eggs?
Degenerate behavior.
What's the second opinion on the mangoes?
Yeah. Get another girl to rub them.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I'll be the
Rub them
second
that way.
opinion.
Yeah, I'll be the second opinion on that.
I'm totally impartial. Promise.
It's turning into like an episode of like Howard Stern or something. Now get another girl to squeeze those mangoes.
Okay. Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Or like the Brits like to say, yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yogurt. Do you have any yogurt?
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Yogurt?
Yogurt.
Yogurt.
Like yo.
Yogurt.
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 It's like one of those mayor situations. Yogurt. Although we should do live streams of trying to teach the English people how to speak like us.
American.
American trying to speak.
Nah, we should have a live stream with Yankees on and teach them English.
I'm not
No
bad at
way.
it. I can imitate you guys pretty well. I'm not too bad at it.
Amy's being abducted.
Bobo Amy. It was the eggs that did her in.
Oh damn eggs! You should have gotten quail eggs. They're the best eggs.
Especially since she's shorter. And they're smaller eggs. They're like normal eggs.
So is
So
it
get-
true, Tice?
Yeah, get your mangoes.
Oh, it is true. You gotta get my mangoes.
Amy,
right.
you're a robot.
Amy.
But just a small correction though on the mango stuff. It's not the it's mostly myrcene in mangoes that does that. That'll increase your high.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. Amy, you're still a robot.
Yeah. This is probably from like an hour ago. It's coming.
I know, right?
Nuts. We think she's
Yeah.
robot is
No.
just Indian singing.
Yeah, this is just Bindi.
Bollywood. This is Bollywood singing. It's all right. It's beautiful, Amy. Quite beautiful.
Can you just imagine Amy going, I want to see you be honest? Yeah, apparently the myrcene, which is something found in mangoes, increases permeability of the blood-brain barrier, so substances can pass that easier, and it increases activation of the cannabinoid receptor.
Oh.
So yeah.
I kind of blitzed out of my mind.
What's what in your mind? What? Oh, blitzed out of my mind. Sorry. I heard that late. I didn't catch the first word for a second, and then it hit me later. I was like, oh, it's blitzed.
Yep, blitzed.
What games have you been playing lately, Rook?
Fallout 3.
Oh.
I've been redoing it because I didn't ever finish all of the add-ons. Also, it's been a long time, so I'm just redoing it. Because I played all of Vegas, everything. All of 4, everything. And so I still wanted Fallout, so I'm like, I'll go back and play 3.
Right.
And I remembered why it was the worst one. Because of the freaking bullets and the repair system and shit.
Oh.
Oh.
I only really played New Vegas. I think was the one I only played a lot. Like that.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah, I got tired of playing that after a while too.
Well, once you've done everything, you've done everything. I literally scoured every inch of the map. I did
That was kind
everything.
of the part that bothered me about that game. It was just too much to do, too many things to pick up, and it was just like, oh god, halfway through. And I'm one of those like neurotic people with video games where I have to find everything, and so if there's way too much, eventually I gotta like just push it away, or I'm gonna go nuts on that shit.
Nah, I gotta discover all the shit.
Yeah, I can't do that. Not with that game. It's just too much stuff. Same thing with like Elder Scrolls and games like that. It's just
Yeah,
way
I
too much.
also did all of
Too
that
much
and all
going
the
on.
mods.
I don't want to do all that.
All of it. Do all the things.
I like Lego games.
Well, Minecraft is just a game for you.
No, like the
also
actual
back to
Lego
playing the
games.
Long Dark.
Like
That's a
the
good
Lego Star Wars games and stuff.
Oh,
Those
yeah,
games are fun.
those.
Yeah.
They're like for kids, but they're fun. They're fun to play. And they always
Yeah,
have
they're
like
not
all the
bad
shit to
games.
collect. And I go around and collect all the shit, go crazy on that. The really good ones was they started doing like open world ones, and now they have like these Marvel ones, and they'll have like over 40 Marvel characters in there and shit. You can fly around. Yeah, you can like fly around the city and shit. It's cool. Or like if you're like Iceman, you could do like the ice slide thing and slide around or swing around with Spider-Man. It's cool. It's fun. I like Lego.
I'm from Arizona.
Yeah, I'm from Arizona.
Headshot.
What about the Long Dark? You heard of that?
No, I don't know what that is.
No.
Is that one of them lesbian games?
Nah, it's a survival game.
I like dungeon crawlers as well, like Diablo type games like that. But there's not a lot of good ones, so it's hard
Yeah,
to find.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I loved
Diablo.
Baldur's Gate, man.
Yeah, I love
used to
Baldur's
love
Gate.
those games. That's the game that really got me into like dungeon crawlers.
I played a 4-player back in the
amazing.
day on the PlayStation, man.
Yeah, I had it on GameCube. Yeah, I had it on GameCube. We used to play
Oh, we
4
were
players on
such
that too.
nerds. Yeah, GameCube.
That game was awesome, man. I destroyed that
Oh,
game so many
yeah.
times. But then GameCube didn't get the second one, and that pissed me off. I was like, "Fuck, the second one's good too."
We played that one. I think. What was it on the PS2?
Yeah, I think. It was
Yeah,
on
we
PS2.
played it. Yeah, we played that. It was fucking awesome. We stayed up all night, freaking drinking Mountain Dew and Doritos.
Doritos. Gamer
Yeah,
food.
we'd make it a night of it where we'd get
Hot
together, we'd
Pockets.
go shopping, and then we'd fucking play all night. All
And
4 of us.
OD on Doritos, Hot Pockets, and Mountain Dew.
Now we didn't do the hot box. It's just the Mountain Dew.
Hot Pockets. I don't like Mountain Dew. I never liked it.
No, I don't like it either. It was just the
Mm.
thing to do. It was like, yeah, let's do these. It was a
And
tradition.
it looks like foggy piss.
Yeah, it was just a tradition we did. So it was like that was the thing we did.
Yeah, let's drink foggy piss on Doritos.
Yep.
Sweet foggy piss. Mm.
We could have gotten high and drunk, but we were too Christian for that. So the other option was Doritos and fucking.
Doritos
Hey,
ain't bad. They always been pretty good.
Yeah.
So I'm just reading that the United States are selling about $50 million worth of Javelin anti-tank missiles and launch systems
Nice.
to the Ukraine.
To the Ukraine. Nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of arms being sold to that region right now.
There's gonna be a war coming.
Yeah, you got Crimea.
A war kettle.
Talking about me.
Colonialism on the way.
Oh, now we're talking.
Yeah, you still have the Russians occupying Crimea, and of course you have the whole Syria thing going on in the regions.
We need a Crimea War Part 2.
Yeah.
No.
Crimea.
Crimea River.
And then we turn around and then we go into Turkey and defend Greece.
Yeah, make Istanbul Constantinople again.
Oh, yeah.
I want Burma back. Fuck Myanmar.
Yeah, I want the Brits to have Burma back. I was okay with that. Shanghai.
Hong Kong.
Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong, #1. Hong Kong, #1.
Yeah, I saw Mark liked a tweet on where it showed like it's about the regressive left using the argument. Yeah, the reason Africa's such a shithole is because it's been colonized for centuries, and then a picture of Hong Kong. Oh wait, no, doesn't go for Hong Kong.
Oh yeah, I've
So-
seen that, yeah.
Or even India.
Yeah, for instance, yeah.
India.
Even though they shit in the streets there, but this, actually, they even have streets. Africa can.
Well,
say
yeah, they're doing a lot. Well, it's mostly so many people is the problem.
Oh, they're
But
pumping out
everybody's
toilets and
accepting of the culture once it's taking over.
They've already started a new initiative. They're like pumping out toilets like crazy out there.
Oh yeah, they're getting
They'll
people
all
are
have 'em.
because they're getting sick because they shit in the
Yeah.
field and then that goes into the groundwater, poisons the groundwater, and then they get sick.
They poop on each other.
Yeah, they actually have more people with the internet than they do with toilets.
That's weird.
Yeah, like they'll be in there playing on their laptops and their phones on the internet and then go out and shit in the field because there's no toilets.
They just stick their ass out the window and poop.
Or they shit in the water and then will immediately use that same water like for
Shit everywhere.
washing.
There's shit all over the place.
They'll just shit in their pan and cook it up and eat it again.
Yeah, they don't
Don't slow down. They'll shit in your car.
They just don't have sewer systems.
You just go to India and they come running
Yeah.
at you, they shit on top of you.
I know. It's not like they're civilized like the UK where they hang dog poop from trees.
Yeah, I know, right? They're not civilized like that.
All right,
They
guys.
hang
On
their
that
poop
note,
from trees.
I'm gonna go to bed with
That's
this
a good
merry,
note.
with this
Yeah, actually,
merry
yeah,
memory.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
gonna,
good.
I'm gonna end the stream anyway.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you, Al.
Bye.
Thanks, Al.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming
Okay,
on.
love you guys.
Let's all head to
You
the
said you're gonna end it, right,
Discord.
Alfie?
Huh? What?
You're gonna
Yeah.
end it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say bye now. I love you guys.
Bye,
Bye.
Amy.
Love you guys.
Well, that's the
Have a
end of
lovely
the
time.
Jamie Show.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, later, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for
I'll
coming
see
on.
you guys tomorrow.
Discord.
Thank you
Thanks
very
for
much.
having us.
Thanks for having us, Al. Appreciate it, bro.